should probably get started because we're half an hour in, so we've lost a bit of time because of stupid connectivity problems. I've just noticed it's actually quite cool what Discord does. Whenever one of you makes a sound, it shows me whoever's making the sound. Like the video image comes up because I'm not cameraing. That's quite cool. Anyhow, so yeah, you're currently adrift in the middle of the ocean. There are, I believe, we had Henrik, Ailmin, Fuego, and Riv on a boat with 3 deckhands. The only one whose name I can remember is Colin.
Yep.
So whatever I named the other two.
Horatio was the human captain, and Gunthor was a dwarf. And then there was Colin the gnome, who was also Cat's brother.
Yep.
I'm glad somebody else is taking notes because I did bother and I couldn't remember what I did them. But I'm sure it won't matter because they'll probably be dead anyway at some point. So you lot, yeah, you're adrift in the middle of the ocean. Take it away.
How far away are we from the land?
You have no way of knowing that. You're in the middle of the ocean. It's
What?
like, can you see miles into the distance?
What time of day is it?
Ailman will use his conjuration skills to conjure a spyglass, which is something he would have seen before.
Yeah.
And he's going to pass that to Henrik and then say, "Here, see if you can see land."
And Henrik is going to do a check to see if he sees land.
Henrik doesn't need to do a check. You cannot see land.
See if I rolled a natural 20 there.
Land would not magically appear in front of you. There is no land in observable sight.
Trying to think. It's going to sound daft, but I know I can't because there's no land. Right, okay. Fuego.
What?
When you were reading anything about books, did it mention anything about how to find land?
It says about following the stars.
What time of day is it?
Yeah.
Would be it was daylight when you got attacked, and it didn't take that long. So I'd say the early afternoon, 3 o'clock. Early afternoon.
And how long
Anyone
have we
fancy a
been
short
travelling?
On a boat in the middle of the ocean with 7 of you in a 4-person boat? I don't think so.
Well, Hailman is just going to conjure himself a oar, which is his sort of size, and he's just going to say, well, maybe we just start rowing.
Yeah. So wait,
Okay.
it's the 4 of us, and then
Plus the other 3 that were on the boat. You're quite tightly packed in on this boat. It's
right.
not really designed to hold 7 people.
Okay.
Even if 2 of them are gnomes and there's 1 halfling. So even if you call that 1.5 people, it's still not quite built for 5.5 people.
One of them wasn't the captain, was he? Or was it Horatio the captain?
Yeah, Horatio was the human captain, I think.
Yeah, the human captain. He was the guy in charge of sort of, piloting the previous boat. But obviously, a sailboat powers a little bit differently to a rowboat.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work
I'm
quite the same.
gonna turn to him and then ask him what was the direction we were heading in. Like, what way was the boat steering?
Let's have a look and see. Does he know roughly where you are? Let's see. Roll for him. Yeah, we were heading this way. Any points? So you know which way you were heading previously.
Start rowing that way.
Well, considering that you ice flumed away from the Kraken, he's pointing back to where you've just come from, because that's the direction you were heading in. Chances are Kraken's probably swum off by now. I doubt it's going to linger in the same spot, because, let's face it, as cool as it was once, 2 Kraken fights in a row would be boring.
Plus a small boat as well.
Yeah, plus in a very, very tiny boat, I'd basically be sentencing you all to death.
So how many oars do we have?
And I'm not that kind of idiot.
2.
4 plus 1 magic conjured one from Ailman.
Does my Song of
Yeah,
Rest
I'm going to say there's 4. There's a couple. Okay.
Does my Song of Rest only work on
I'm not getting that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So does my song of
Cutting
rest?
out. So I got Song of Rest only works when you rest.
Right, okay. I'm just
Everybody's
when you
very
take-
choppy.
play some music then.
Yeah, Song of Rest, when you take a short rest, you get double the HP. You hit die. That's
Yeah.
what Song of Rest does.
Right. I'm just gonna sit and play some music then for people.
Set us a beat. Fuego, get us in a tempo for rowing.
Henrik started rowing.
If there's 4 oars, I would suggest, I'm guessing Horatio, or well, at least one of the 3 other people would start rowing as well.
Yeah.
Could we
I
ask
would think, yeah.
Could we ask the captain if he has a compass?
Yeah, you can ask him if he's got a compass, and I think rightly so. As a captain, he would have a compass about his person. Yeah.
So
Can we spot any
Okay.
birds?
I mean, there'd be like your usual seabirds, seagulls, and stuff, which generally tend to hang around land, but can go a few miles out. So,
Okay.
So I was
Yeah.
going to say, usually they'd be...
you know, yeah, it tends to hover
albatrosses.
close to land, but yeah, I mean, there might just be an island close by. You're not sure. Yeah, you can see like some seabirds, but you don't. It doesn't necessarily indicate that you're right next to the shore, because that'd be a happy coincidence for you.
Yeah.
I have talk with small animals. Can I shout at the birds and do they hear me?
You can give it a go and see if you manage to be heard over like the sound of the ocean and the strong men going, and presumably somebody stood at the front going, roar.
Fuego's doing that in a song, I think, while rowing at you, doing a song.
Drums.
I just assumed that Henrik would be stood at the front shouting at everyone to row.
Henrik was
I'm
Henrik,
disappointed in you all for the fact that Fuego didn't turn around and do the rowing to the beat of staying alive, staying alive.
Yep.
I don't know if that would be the same rhythm though.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the river.
Giant C. Right.
I mean, with regards to the compass that you were asking about earlier, you know that you're heading west. So as long as you're heading in a westerly direction, you know that you're heading in the direction you're supposed to go in.
Okay.
Yeah,
We just run. Just row.
I think
so.
so.
Just row for a bit. Okay. So that's fine. So what we're going to do for the sake of rowing, just sort of like a short thing for rowing. Who's rowing and are you switching out in sort of intervals? Because you're on a choppy boat and it's quite a small boat, you've not really got the space to have it. You can nap so that you're not like dying from sleep deprivation. Don't get any sort of true rest or anything.
Yeah. I think
I assume that you're take it in turns to avoid anybody getting too worn out.
yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
also need to make sure that
Yeah.
we have a mix of like biggies and littlies, so we don't have like all the big ones rowing and then all the tiny ones doing tiny rowing, and make sure it's balanced so we're not going round in a circle as well. There's Henrik going row and we're going row, row, row.
Like one big stride for me and it's like 5 for you.
Haleman is just trying to match you, but he's getting like half the amount of power behind his oar strokes.
Henrik's on one side, it's one of those double oars. One side, Riv's on the other end, just up in the air.
It just starts suckling.
I'm helping.
Is there anything we can use to make a sail to kind of hope that the wind might pick us up and speed us up a bit?
As Fuego says that,
in theory.
I say as Fuego says that, Haleman's oar that he's conjured will disappear, and he will produce. It's only 3 foot by 3 foot, but a 3 foot by 3 foot blanket type sail type thing.
Winter blanket in my backpack. If you can produce something for it to attach onto.
Oh, we have rope.
You've all got rope.
We've all got rope.
Yeah.
But have we
you've
got a
all
big
got
stick?
rope.
So we can make a blanket kite. We need something solid for it to
I mean,
split up.
Henrik is essentially a big stick.
I was actually gonna say
Like,
either
you could
me.
just tie the blanket to Henrik and use him as a mat.
Don't stab your javelin
Or
into
what?
the floor, Henrik. Don't
I was
stab
either
the
gonna-
javelin into the floor.
No. I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to
So,
do that.
and you immediately start taking on water, and the boat sinks.
We need to sail into rage.
I enter rage and accidentally use my javelin of lightning. Oh my god, we're all dead.
No, what I was going to say was take my great axe apart, and then you've got. I know it might not be big enough, but we've got like the staff part of my axe. Can maybe use
I
that.
don't think you'd be able to do that with an axe because it's properly like
Oh,
put
well.
together. Otherwise, you might be ruining
Would you
your
take
axe.
like that? Would you use prestidigitation to get a pole?
No, it does. No,
No.
prestidigitation is like minor magic tricks, like
Small things, yeah.
card tricks. Yeah, you're not going to conjure a big massive stick with prestidigitation. No.
Hailman has a quarterstaff, but it may be a halfling-sized quarterstaff.
Like an 8th
Take-
staff.
Take two of my.
Yeah, to a full-grown human, it's a 1/16 staff.
It's a
Yeah.
ruler.
Take two of my javelins. We'll tie them together, and then we'll make them a mast.
Yeah.
Do that.
I love that your solution to we're stuck in the ocean is, let's just use some of our weaponry and turn it into sailing equipment. Okay, yeah,
I'm trying
absolutely
to.
fine.
I'm trying to save lives here,
who's-
game.
Who's going to build the mast and attach a sail to it?
I can try because I've got my sailing book. So I'm sure somewhere in there I'll have a little dummy guide to sailing.
Yeah, you'll have an instructional guide as to like how to DIY a mast and that sort of thing. So what you do then is roll sleight of hand, but with advantage from reading the book.
Ooh,
24.
nice.
We.
Cool. Well, even didn't even need the advantage, so that's fine. Yeah, you make a fashionably good sail out of two of Henrik's javelins and some blanket and some rope.
And then
I'll take.
So
And
is
then
someone just gonna stand there, hold? Are you wanting to embed it in the bottom of the boat?
No.
you're just going to hold it up high.
Yeah, I'll just hold it.
So stand there holding it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I would like to stand next to
Nobody
him,
gets a
like smart and clever. With my finger and see which way the wind's going. Good way.
Yeah,
means-
yeah, the wind's going the other way, and you start being blown back east.
As Fuego does that, though, can Hailman use prestidigitation just to make a gust of wind in the opposite direction, just to confuse her?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, that
Get
way.
knocked a little bit back. Yeah,
He's just going to have a bit of fun.
yeah, of course.
Keep our spirits up.
Yeah, it's like we're stranded in the ocean and we might genuinely die.
Yeah.
Let's play practical jokes on one another.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
but
out with,
you've
go
all
out
got,
with a smile.
you've got plenty, you've got plenty of rations. You've got enough magic between you. I think you'd be able to survive on open waters for a little while.
Yeah.
But what I am going to do, roll a d6 to see how many days you spend adrift in the ocean. Okay, so this is all going to take place over a period of 4 days. So building the mast is day 1. It's just so that I've got like a benchmark for when we're doing things. So day 1, you built your mast, you've had some food, gone home.
See, because this is
So you,
this is going over 4 days. Can I imagine like we've rest in between?
you get enough rest that you can have a nap, but not enough rest that you could class it as even a proper sort of rest. You're literally on a very small boat, crammed in close quarters, getting rocked by the ocean. This is not like a pleasant journey at all. It is going to be a rather harrowing experience for the group of you.
Yay, more
Okay,
harrowing
okay.
experiences. But at least I'm not alone this time.
Well, character building harrowing experiences. You'll all get proficiency with vehicles. You won't. But it'd be good if you did. So what will you be doing on day 2?
So we built.
Just a bit more of the same, more say.
Can I?
Are you rowing as well as like?
Yeah, we're still taking it in turns rowing in between.
Kat, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I say, would I have thrown my brother over the boat by now? In real life, probably.
I don't know. How much does your brother annoy you? Did you
Oh.
for throwing him into the ocean?
Well, we don't live on the same continent at the moment, so the chances of us not getting along would be pretty high.
No, not your real life. Your in-game
Oh, same thing.
brother. How much do you think your in-game brother? All right, okay. So you're right with him for now. It's a close quarters, but a short space of time.
But I'm looking forward to getting some
saying,
distance again.
Hailman's going to be making the most of his conjuration skills. He's going to conjure a fishing line. And he's going to start trying to catch some fish for us to eat because he knows you can eat
you're not
fish
just living
raw.
on rations. You're not starving.
Yeah, he knows you can have raw
half of you
fish.
can cast fire magic, so you can just cook. Like half of you just hold a fireball in your hand or reduce flame whilst. Yeah, prestidigitation. You can make a small flame, cook it a little bit. Exactly. Yeah, you can have some nice fish. Just roll a 1d fishing. Roll a d6 and just see how many fish you catch.
D6. It's a 3.
A 3, right? You catch 3 fish on day 1. So are you sort of chopping them up and dividing them up around everybody?
Well, what I would do, I've already taken 4 of my rations out of my inventory, and he'll be like using his rations and adding the fish he catches to try and create some form of meal for people.
Let's say then that part of your ration pack is some rice.
Yeah.
You've made some sort of fish, and you've got enough fish that you can fill it to turn it into a nice party meal for everyone.
Yeah, I'm guessing, like I say, 3 fish, just 1 meal a day.
Cool, absolutely fine.
Can I carry on reading?
That's fine. It's just for flavour. Go on.
Can I carry on reading my animal and insect book to keep learning my nature skills?
Yeah. Anything. This is technically downtime. It's not the most comfortable downtime, so it may not be as effective as doing it when you're like safe in a nice inn or something. But yes, if there's somebody wanting to read a book or practice some knots or whatever, yeah, you can do that sort of stuff.
See, even though I'm holding the sail, can I still try and do stuff as well?
Does James know his muted?
It depends on the stuff. Yeah, James is away. He's making Grace some food.
I didn't see that.
He already. Yeah, because his character's not currently there. He's not too bothered about the fluff and flavour of the minor sailing issue.
Well, that's fine then. I'm still holding on to the sail.
Can I?
Okay. It just depends what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Go.
Can I use this time to create another healing potion? I've got all the stuff for it. I remember I've got all the herbs and everything I needed. I just need the time to actually do it.
Keep playing, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Is there not enough room on this?
Fuck.
No, I think I think there's rules for brewing a healing potion. 1 second. Oh, do you have a skill that does it, or?
Yeah, I've got proficiency in it. I've got a herbalism kit, and I've been bits that I needed in order to do it. I think it was like an hour that I needed to actually make it.
Oh, magic chest.
I had enough to make 1 more.
Let me just have a quick look see on here. How to craft a potion. Herbalism kit or alchemist kit. 25 gold pieces for components.
I've done that. I've got components.
So you've got those things. It's no different. Any time to spend 8 hours. From what I gather, it looks as though it takes like the day to craft. So, I mean, yeah, you can spend the day sort of preparing ingredients and crafting another potion of healing. That's fine.
So I spend day 2.
Okay. Have a quick think about how you want to spend day 3. I'm just going to go say a quick night.
I'm going to entertain you all on day 3, and I'm going to reenact and fight with the water.
I'm gonna summon my owl and get him to start looking around for land as well.
I want to know if I can talk to fish.
You want what?
Want to know if I can talk to fish.
I can conjure. I mean, not conjure. Instead of summoning an owl, I could create Is it whip? What's it called? Some kind of aquatic animal.
Oh, shark.
Nemo.
Oh, I wish it was a shark. It's a seahorse, octopus,
Oh.
or a whipper.
Whippersnapper.
I like the idea of an octopus.
Be quite cool.
What's he going to do?
I
Stick
don't
to
know
the
if
side of the boat?
Oh my god, could your octopus help us? Could it like push the boat?
It's I think it's classed at most as a medium creature. I don't know if it
What about if you
That's what I was
span
gonna-
it really
that's what I was
quickly?
gonna
Would it
ask
be
you.
like a propeller?
maybe. Let me have a look at its. Where is it? Octopus strength of 4, so I don't think it'll
No.
have enough.
Callum,
All my flying familiars are all kind of tiny creatures.
Callum, where did I get to on researching your family history?
I'll say you got. I think the last time we spoke, it was you found out like the tree, but me and one of the brothers has been scored out.
Yeah.
Does anybody have wind magic?
Hang on. Oh, no, my phone's there. I can't even. Trying to think. Are you? So you're going to be reading the next book? Like
I
the
think
next
I might.
part of it?
Yeah, I think I might try and read both of them.
So, I'm just trying to think how to like say it, but without getting. I'll wait till later on, and then I'll say what I thought.
Mhm.
Actually, hang on.
No, that's not the one.
Anybody have any form of magic or which is wind, force, or water?
Nope.
Alright, so mate.
Okie dokie. I'll just go back and sleep.
I don't. Even if I did, I wouldn't be much use because I'm not there.
Hey.
I know.
I am back.
Hello there, father.
Good eye.
Where is Callum still? Is Callum still there, or is he?
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't feel
Yeah,
so
just because it had the random Discord symbol. Cool. How are you all spending day 3?
I would like to read more about Henrik's clan.
Okey-doke. So we didn't roll for your book last day either. Just roll 2 intelligences for your book and then for Henrik's clan.
Oh, 2 intelligence.
Yes.
10 and a 19.
Okie dokie. And because obviously you're getting jostled about and it's not a great sort of, nice, calm, pleasant place, what we're going to do is we're going to halve those scores. So it's a 5 from your book and a 10 because it's halved and rounded up for you're reading about Henrik's clan. So you've learned a little bit more about books. Not a great deal. Maybe it was a particularly choppy afternoon while you were reading that one. But you've learned a little bit more about Henrik's clans. So previously, when you were reading through the book, you found a copy of a family tree of his, which was showing him and one of his brothers sort of struck off of the record. Is there anything else that she finds out from the book now? I'll leave any revelations about Henrik's past that she might find out from this book up to you, Callum, because you know more about your backstory and what you wanted to do with it than I do. So what else might she have learned from this book about your?
So with after the family tree, I would have thought like in my mind the book's probably got like the actual individual of the family. So if it was like Henry's father, it would be a wee bit about his father and stuff like that. So the next page is Henry's father, and I'll remember. Yep. I'll pick a name for the next session, but on
that's fine.
On the picture of him is a special axe, and it's called the Cleaver. And then I'm just imagining Riv showing Henrik the picture of his father, and then Henrik's getting all these memories back, sorry. And then he's thinking about the Cleaver and whatever else. So yeah.
Cool. So you found a page of information about Henrik's dad and his own signature weapon. Maybe it was a family heirloom, something like that. That maybe it was supposed to be passed down. Maybe that sort of thing. I expect is what you mean.
Yeah.
Just like the family axe. Yeah. Your dad had it last.
But but the family axe, his dad never parted ways from it, as far as he's aware. As far as Henrik's aware, his dad still has this axe.
Your dad still got the axe because obviously you've been cast out or missing from the
Mhm.
record. So assumingly, there's something happened there, and you never obviously got the axe.
Yep.
So yeah, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. Anything else for anyone else?
I'm going to be asking what this axe looks like that went missing that you're all trying to track down, and I'm just trying to make images of it out of shape water.
Do you mean the sword that they're trying to track down?
The sword, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. So you're trying to get descriptions of what Law Killer looked like and trying to recreate it out of ice.
Playing about with shape water, just like reenacting some of the battles that we've all been in together, and just playing about with shape water.
Henrik starts crying when
Okay.
Henrik starts crying when he sees Law Killer.
I'm gonna look at him and go, "Hey, hands up, hold it high."
Love you.
I was just going to ask how far.
Fuego does a recreation of. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, how far am I through my book now?
Which one? The book or the Henrik book?
Book.
The book. I'd say about halfway through the book. I would say.
Cool. Thank you.
Let me just try and find my notes from last session because I've been keeping a tally and I've got a score in mind. A little over halfway. You're a little over halfway.
And is it just bugs?
Well, you said it was bugs and various other insects, didn't you? Or
Yeah.
was it various other creatures? And I mean, there could be other sort of wild things in there. If you wanted to be not just a book of insects, did you want it to just be like a nature book about general things?
Yeah.
Or about in general?
Maybe like
the way it'll play out. If it's a nature book, finishing the book will give you proficiency in nature if you don't already have it.
No.
If it's specifically involving like insecty creatures and things like that, then what I was going to use it for would be that you would have advantage when fighting those sorts of creatures. So if you have some sort of like an insect or a bug or anything like that, then you would have some sort of advantage whilst fighting those things. And extra, maybe you'll have first-hand knowledge of any or weaknesses or resistances they might possess. That's that sort of thing. So it'd give you more knowledge combat-wise going in if it's specific creatures. And then for roleplay purposes, obviously, you know what bugs will poisonous, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Oh, yeah, so that's fine. I mean, if you want it to be a little bit of both, then we can work on that. Maybe call it more survival than nature, and not like shorter bonuses in combat. But we can work on it if you want to talk about it a little bit more in detail after.
That'd be great.
We can come up with some works.
We could discuss it out of game.
Out of game, yeah. Because I mean, I'd be quite happy to sit for half an hour and work out the benefits of reading this book, but it might kill some of the momentum that we have planned. Anything for Haleman before we move on?
Yeah, he'll just turn to the party and say, like, do we want to keep an eye on the skies, or do we want to keep an eye on what's beneath us?
Or the horizon.
Why not both?
Just keep
places to keep.
I'm going to either use my Find Familiar to bring out a bird or a octopus. It depends what we want to keep an eye on.
I would say, considering that we
Half surprised, honestly, that neither you nor Henrik have asked your flying familiars to fly away around from the boat and see if
I'd already changed mine into a spider, so mine won't be able to do anything. That's why I'm going to ritual summon to change its.
I was going to say can't you dispel him and just summon him again?
Yeah, I can, but I don't have this. I don't have the spell ready, prepared, so I have to ritual cast it.
Oh, right.
And
got you.
And Henry can't because Toby's is restricted to a mile. I thought.
Yeah, but a mile's pretty far.
Bloody a miles of it. I get like 100 feet with mine.
Nah.
Isn't a mile like the horizon's always a mile away, right? So as far as you can see, that's a mile. If you're stood on land, the horizon's a mile away.
I know, but I feel like Toby.
As far as you can see, right?
I feel like Toby would like send us the other direction for a laugh.
You're not wrong.
You don't know. He did try to eat Fuego.
He got permission.
To clarify.
Yeah, James, for the session you missed, Angela nearly died because Callum's familiar tried to eat her.
And Callum said that he could.
Yeah. Callum told his evil imp familiar that if any of the party died, he could eat them, and he took that as if they get knocked down to 0 HP, they're fair game. And Angela got knocked down to 0 HP, and he took 2 chunks out of her.
Oh wow! Wow!
She had literally 1 death save left before she died.
Anyway,
I personally thought that was...
I'm still here though.
Okay, cracking back into it. So that's day 3 sorted. So as day 4 rolls around, the sun comes up over the horizon, and then you sort of hear in the background, there was like the sound of bells, and like
Santa!
ring out. In the background.
I'm so tired. Did I hear that? The tooth fairy here?
You all sort of jolt awake as you see this approach.
Ooh.
Hold on. Oh, there's a ship.
There's a big
little
boat
baby
approaching.
It's a boat.
And there's your little tiny boat next to it.
Oh, little
Just to scale
boat.
that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's your little tiny boat next to the big boat. So the boat approaches. Everyone that is on the little boat. The 4 of you that are on the boat, just do me perception, just have a look at the boat as it's coming upon you.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Riv kind of
you
notices
don't.
it's a boat.
Hang on.
Why lie?
Why are you lying? 15.
Why lie for?
Hang on.
I got a 5.
20.
I got was
So
it perspective?
28, 15. Yeah,
16 then.
I got 5.
cool. So Riven Haleman just able to peer over the edge of the tiny boat that they're in. Just see a big boat come in. But Henrik and Haleman, you see a big, fairly well armed vessel approaching, and it's flying a flag. It's a black flag with a picture of a silver sort of cat's paw and claws emblazoned on it.
Okay.
I'm going to jump up and I'm just going to
Pirate
start
cats.
shouting, "We're here! We're here!"
So, the boat pulls up alongside the smaller boat. You all get rocked a little bit, but not enough to like fall in or whatever.
Next save.
Henrik goes up first. Henrik goes up first.
Goes up what? They've not thrown the ladder down yet.
I'm climbing up the ship.
Can Riv
You just trying to climb with
Ma-
2 javelins, just like stabbing them in.
See at this point, because I've been like holding the sails for like 3 days straight, my arms at this point are absolutely dead. It's not even like I'm not even using my arms, it's just my elbows.
Riv could walk up the side of the ship. Should I go and have a peek?
No, it's yeah, that's true. Yeah, Riv can just like walk up the ship with her slippers, like,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and just climb straight on the boat. You know, as the boat approaches, they throw down a ladder, and you hear somebody going, "Arr, come aboard!" In like the most non-piratey pirate ever. Arr, come aboard.
See, because you're saying it over Discord. See, when you're saying it, I know you're trying to be a pirate, but it sounds like you're being like a robot pirate.
And that's fine.
Pirates is amazing.
My Discord tends to make me a bit robot-y at times. Yeah,
Nah, it's cool.
It's just how it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm eagerly climbing up this ladder.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
the
walk
same.
up the side of the ship.
So
You're still going to walk up the side.
everyone's climbing, just walking. Riv doesn't need ladders; she can literally walk up any surface.
Yeah.
So, apart from ice and like slimy, oily things. Then it doesn't work.
She'd give it a go though.
But anything that's like a rough surface, she can get it. Ow! But she won't know she can't do that until she tries.
Yeah.
It's not like they came with instructions. She just found them somewhere. And it's like, it wasn't a note that says, "Don't try and use these on ice or oil." No, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, you all climb aboard the big ship.
As soon as
Is the background
Haleman,
music annoying anyone yet?
as soon as Haleman hits the deck, though, he wants to do his most piratey pirate impression, and just be like, "Shiver me timbers! Why, we've been stuck down there for days."
Henrik's gonna drop to his knees and say, "Thank you, thank you."
Riv's laughing at the pirate impression and just like, hi, 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 hi.
So you've obviously you've all sort of climbed up and gone on deck on this pirate ship.
Ooh,
So we'll just move you across onto the deck. So I mean, obviously a well-defended pirate ship. You've got pirates around in front of you. There's the 4 of you. The other they are there, but I've not created tokens for them or anything. But then so you've got at the front here, if you can all see the ping, you've got the cap, and then all of the rest are just like general sailors and things.
Yeah.
They're obviously blocking your access to him. But he's going to approach sort of back and go, "Arr, you scary scallywags, ye." Yeah. Oh, what are you doing out there in a wee little skiff like that?
Henrik's gonna come to his feet and he's gonna look at the guy in the eye and say, "We were attacked by a kraken.
Aye, a kraken.
4 days ago, and we've been astray."
Well, he's 10 feet higher than you, so you won't be looking square in the eye, but looking up at him.
Wait, what is he?
Because he's up on like a raised platform.
Oh, right. I thought you meant like he was like I thought he was like bigger than me. Right. Yeah. So I'm looking up at him and I'm just saying to him like,
No. There's him there. So yeah, he's up on a level. You've seen a boat before, right? Like a pirate.
yeah. No, but like
You know how they work.
I thought you said he walked down towards us, so I thought he was like next to me at this point.
No. He walked towards you. He was behind his little desk here, and he's
Right,
moved to just
okay.
the front
Right.
there. So
Well, yeah, I'm looking up at it and I'm saying I've just said
I
like
mean,
the kraken in the
the
4
others
days.
can see that if they're viewing the map. That's fine.
Everything.
You all must be scared.
After everything Henrik says, Helmin's going to say it in his pirate voice to try and be like a translator.
Just try and do persuasion just for a laugh. Go on.
Me or
See how
Scott?
good and Ailman's
Scott.
pirate is.
As Scott
Ooh,
was doing that,
so
as
eight.
See how good
18.
Ailman's pirate is.
18 plus what am I
18.
doing?
It's a
Persuasion. So it's a 19.
Yeah, persuasion.
sees
19.
him.
So
yeah.
it's a fairly convincing pirate.
Oh no, that's a 2, so it's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Well, Callum, what were you saying before he...
No, I was just gonna say like as Hillman's doing this, like Henry's looking at him going like, what are you doing?
Riv finds it hilarious. She's giggling all over the place.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I mean, he's quite a convincing. He's he obviously looks down and goes, "Ah, seaman, are you? Ah, you must be a sailor to sea yourself. How do you find yourself in a? He's an Irish pirate for some reason. How do you? And it's just like that. I'm going to drop the accent because I'm just going to make myself piss. I've had a few too many beverages before tonight.
Came across in the fair.
Graham, I cannot hear a word you're saying.
How'd you end up there in that situation? Yeah.
Came across in that fair. That big sea monster came out of nowhere. Took us all edge.
We were
Is that any
traveling.
better for you, James? Hear me?
It's just very broken. That's all.
James couldn't hear me. Yeah, it's just Discord. It's Discord makes it break up a little.
It's all right.
Unfortunately, it's best I can do, I'm afraid, without Roll20 functioning correctly.
Well, what race is the captain? Because he looks kind of spotty.
Almost like a leopard.
Yeah.
Like he might be one of like a perhaps, because we've now got new races to play with, and I may have had some fun with it.
So what was that again?
Tabaxi. In new races that Graham's been playing with.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
One of the new races.
Have you made a cat boy?
Back. Yeah, he's basically a cat human, like a humanoid cat.
Okay.
He's a Nico.
Like a Khajiit if you've played Skyrim or any other Elder Scrolls game. Like a Khajiit. Yeah.
He's a big pussy.
That's sort of what the. He's a big pussy. He's, welcome aboard. My name is Captain Silverclaw, and we are the Silverclaws. There's lodgings down below if you'd like to get some rest. You all look like you need it. Some of my men will escort you.
Aye, lodgings would be
and then
grand.
they sort of escort you. So you head towards, for those of you
Oh.
that have got the map open, you head towards the staircase sort of centre of the
I'll
ship,
be back.
and you visit yeah, no worries. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you all just sort of feel quite a sharp blow on the back of your head, as you are brutally hit over the back of the head and bundled into a prison cell.
Oh, oh.
If we're not unconscious, Haleman will just look around and be, I never trust a pirate.
It's like, I love Callum's expression. Like, what did you think was going to happen? These nice, friendly pirates are just going to pick you up and give you a lift.
Not all pirates are bad, right?
These ones are.
Yeah.
We've got
If any
nothing
of you would have
left
had
to
a sailor background,
steal.
you might have heard of them before.
Wait, so they knocked us all out at the same
Oh no,
time?
they're not intending to steal from you. They're going to. Their intention, which you will find out shortly, is to sell you on slavery. So,
Oh, fuck's sake. Wait, so they knocked us all out at the exact same time?
they've not knocked you all out. They just sort of. You
As
would
we're
bum
walking
rush
down
you
the
into a
stairs,
cell as you
yeah.
got to the bottom of the stairs. Yeah.
Can I try and do like a deck save to...
It's not going to be. You cannot.
Okay. Okay.
You cannot. No. There is no way out of this. You are getting beaten and bundled into a cell. Deal with it.
Bastards. Okay.
Can
Just
Riv
for
have a
story
rest?
reasons, okay.
Yeah.
Can Riv have a rest and then try and burn the ship down?
I mean, yeah, but you're on it. So
I know, but she's really pissed at this. Like, I just wanted to find a sword.
I mean, I promise things will get slightly less dangerous and like middle fingery once you arrive at the new land. But
I
like,
don't
bad things have to
trust
happen. It creates
you.
drama.
Was it Henrik?
I promise you'll have a nice session one.
Henrik wakes up and he just looks at Riv and Hale and like, all this for a bloody sword.
Haleman looks back and he's in character now. While he's on the ship, he can't stop doing the pirate voice. And he's like, it'd be more than
Stop
just a
being
sword.
pirate.
It's more than just a sword, me mucker.
Scott is really loving this fight.
I do celebrate International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Fair enough.
We're gonna briefly wait for Alistair to come back before we continue. So
What's the
pirate?
Do we
pirate's
want
favourite
to-
letter of the alphabet?
We'll lodge back in.
Do we want to try Facebook?
Arr!
Do we want to
You'd
try
think
Facebook
so,
group
but his
call?
first love is the sea.
Aye, a pirate's first love be the sea.
Sorry, that's my pirate badge.
I like
What,
that
are you
joke.
suggesting that because it's a bit robotic, Callum?
Yeah, just to see if it was any better.
Callum, we can try doing it through the Facebook group if you think it might be better chat-wise.
It's just to see if it works.
We can give it a go if you want. If
I'll
you think it's
open
going to be
Facebook.
slightly better than Discord.
If everyone's alright doing this on Discord, I'm
No,
fine.
it's
on
fine.
just
It's
suggesting.
quite quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, if people can't hear me properly and are going to miss half of what I'm saying, we can try it. We can even try going back roll 20 and see if it's working if you want.
Can do, yeah.
It might have just been a brief moment of nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to hang up on this and then sort little out because it'll get Ali down faster.
Right, so where
And
are
then
we
I'll-
going?
You're out.
Okay. We'll try roll 20 first, see if that's behaving, and if not, we'll go
Okay.
back to.
I'm going to pause the recording for
yeah.
now, and then we'll come back when we work this out.
Into jail cells. If the four of you that have just been hit over the head and bundled into jail cells can just roll a little perception check for me.
Okey-dokey.
That's a 16 plus 1, 17.
Perception?
Yes, please.
19.
Yep.
I don't know what that was.
I
14.
got a 10.
Okay,
14
yeah,
and a 10.
that's fine. That was more just for the sake of doing it than anything. Describe to me, the four of you, which order you will have gone down the stairs in. Which two of you will have gone first?
I probably would have run first because I was quite looking forward to getting my head down.
Okay.
I
As
Bigger boat, so I'm Gideon. probably.
I was probably at the back to make sure everyone was okay, like just in case we did get attacked at the back, but we did. So
I probably would have gone first just because dangerously curious.
Yeah, cool. Scott, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
It looks like your camera's hovering over a cup of tea.
No, my phone has got a cracked screen, and it just ends up doing random things. I think it just changed the
It's a
the
back
other
camera instead of
Yeah.
front camera. Yeah, that's fine. Can you not open Messenger through your laptop? That's what I've done.
I'm using my lad's laptop at the minute, so I don't have that installed on here.
Yep.
Is that one of the ones where you press it and it goes, "Hey, Apple"?
Yeah, a VTech toilet. Okay, so right, you all, the four of you, sort of sit up, rubbing the back of your heads. It wasn't hard enough to do any damage, just to sort of, immobilize you temporarily. You bastard! Just sort of knocks you off your feet a little for a second. Henrik, you said you were at the back. You'd have been at the back with Hailman. So Fuego and Riv wake up. Well, say wake up, sort of sit up, look around, and then, oh my god, there's a Tachi also in the jail cell with you.
Hey!
And the other two, oh my god, there's Baltair in this other jail cell with you. So we've got 3 of you in a jail cell on one side, 3 of you in a jail cell on the other side.
You be playing with two?
Now, I'm going to briefly leave you with James temporarily to fill you in on story bits while I go grab some more beer.
Sounds good.
First of all, I'm linking you with a disclaimer. Could you sign it, please? So Itachi is in the corner in the dark. He's head to toe covered in blood, bruised, everything you can imagine. And he looks up and he sees you. He's not even overjoyed. Just, why are you here? Why did you let them get you? And he's like,
we didn't choose for them to get us.
silence, leave. And he's just going to kind of turn his back and goes, they're gone, they're gone, they're gone.
Who's gone?
Who? They're gone. They're dead.
That's a little bit strange.
I'm gonna signal to Rev to get to the other side of the cage for me.
I'm going to open up my book and I'm going to flick through and say, I think I read something about Deliria if you've been on a boat for too long.
Has he got scurvy?
This is not delirious thoughts or imaginary things. I've killed them. They're dead.
I'm going to look over and say, Itachi, look at me. Who have you killed?
We fought them. We fought them hard. They attacked us.
Fought who?
Pirates.
How many are dead?
Arian, Cypher dead. I killed them.
You killed them?
I killed them.
I'm going to look at whoever's nearest.
We fought hard in battle.
Why did you kill them?
They wished it. I dealt the final blows to them both. Stabbed them. They took the bodies.
At this point, Henrik's hands are on the bars of the cage, and he's slowly gripping harder and harder on the cage.
They asked me. They asked me to ease their pain and suffering. They throw them overboard.
Cat looks genuinely traumatized.
They're gone forever.
I've not lost more friends.
I'm gonna
you barely knew him.
That's true.
I'm gonna look over at Baltier and see how he is.
He looks a little bit worse for wear.
Is Hillman in the same jail cell as me?
Yeah, you're in with Hailman with Itachi. And
no. Am I not in the one with Baltier and Hillman and Rev and Fuego?
No, you and Hailman are in with Itachi. Fuego and Riv are in with Baltair.
Right. Okay.
Can we still see each other? Or have we been separated?
No, you can still see across. You're in like a standard like
Yeah.
pirate brig, like a barred cage
So a
lockup
cage-
sort of thing.
So a cage is here, a cage is
Across
there.
from
We're
each
looking.
other.
Yeah.
So there's one of you on the left side of the room, one of you on the right side of the room. Three of you in each cage.
In that case, I'm gonna walk over to Itachi. I'm gonna grab him like by the shoulders and just kind of like try calm him down, and like try and talk to me. And then I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look over at Hillman and be like, "Here, you do this because this is your thing."
Trying to get some sense. Like, what? Shaking him like, what are you talking about, man?
What have you done?
What do you mean they asked you to kill him?
Hailman will walk over, put his hands on Itachi, cast prestidigitation first to clean him of all the blood, and then just say in a calm voice, his normal voice, "My friend, please tell us what happened. Are you okay?"
And then after that, and Henrik's best impression, he's gonna grab him by the collar. Where are the other drugs going? Sorry.
Basically, we set out to find Arian's familiar. He'd gone missing. Found that the pirates had him, and we got into a
No, you
battle.
No, you set out to rescue Balter.
Oh, Balter, sorry. Okay. Got my wires crossed. Anyway.
Multiple messages, misunderstanding. No, you set out to rescue Balter from the pirates.
Yeah, so we went out to rescue Balter. We got into a big fight. We got to the point where I was holding them off down into the brig with my shield, and they were bleeding out. They couldn't survive any longer. And as they both asked for a peaceful rest, so I've turned and rather than defend them, I've swung my sword and cut both the throats at the same time. And bowed as I was thrown into the brig. The
sad announcement to bring on the back of that is Chris has also quit the group, but he wanted it revealing as like a surprise for everyone. He said he's happy to pop up every so often, maybe as an NPC when he's got time, but because he couldn't commit to consistent sessions, he messaged me on Monday and dropped out.
Love you,
but he
Chris.
asked me to save it as a surprise for everyone, have some fun with it. He didn't want to just do like a big I'm really sorry I'm leaving speech. So he asked me to have some fun with it. Yeah. So we've written him out, and just for the ease of storylines going forward, I've also written out Cypher. I've messaged them both; they're both fine with it. So it's
if both of you guys are watching.
Yeah, if you bother watching, I'm also saluting without a camera.
I was going to say, like, they've not really got a choice because James has just killed our two characters.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
It was a mercy killing out of samurai honor and respect.
Well, I'd say Heyman will look at Itachi after he tells him that and he'll just say, "You truly are honourable and brave, my friend. You have a strength inside you which I wouldn't be able to have."
Fuego from the opposite cell starts singing Labby Sifri's Something Inside So Strong.
I have to take my captain hat off because I'm still wearing my novelty captain hat. So I take it off and hold it to my chest and make some little dog.
Just so we're returning on this as well, it's a case of like, this has damaged Itachi. Dismembering his friends and that. So he's gone from lawful good to chaotic neutral.
And Arian's life will be the last kill he ever counts.
Yeah, this still counts as one.
What state is Balter in?
Balter, I mean, for meta reasons, I'm allowing to still be at normal health. But he looks quite beaten and bruised, and like he's definitely had the shit kicked out of him a few times. He was taken first, and the other three tried to rescue him. And as a result, 2 died, and James was, captured at the same time. Itachi was captured at the same time.
Fair enough. So while they're doing that, because we're in the cell with Balter, I'm going to go over to him and see how he's doing.
In fact, let's just assume that he's wounded and you patch him up, but without using a magic spell of any kind. You just sort of patch him up a little bit, make him look a little bit nicer. Put some makeup on him and sort of give him trim his beard a little, give him a shave.
Riv's just going to sit very quietly on the floor because even though she wasn't huge friends with Arion and Cypher yet, it's more potential friends that have gone. So she's shutting down a little bit.
Once I think that Balter's okay, can I notice Riv being like that and just go and sit with him? Look, I've not known you for long, Dollface, but sounds like you've had it pretty tough. How are you hanging in there?
And she's just going to shake her head and just put her head down in her arms, and that's it. She's...
No one else is allowed to drop out because I don't think Riv can handle another player death.
If anyone else does drop out, you have to go to a farm upstate.
Yeah. Come to that magical farm upstate. Yeah, they've definitely not died, I promise. I know you saw them got swallowed by that dragon, but they pooped about and they moved to a farm upstate.
They became a king of their own kingdom.
Henrik's the same as Hillman. He's trying to
He's gonna get some
dead-eye Riv.
I notice you both give me dead eyes, and I'd like to use prestidigitation to bring out the nose and give it to her. So cheer up, Chuck. It's okay.
Well, no, we're not giving you dead eyes. We're trying to make contact with We're trying to make contact with Riv, just so we can make sure Riv's okay.
Yeah, we can see how distraught and
you are close enough to just go, Riv, are you all right? It's like she can hear you.
Oh yeah, she can hear, but after being at sea, she's exhausted. She's emotionally gone, and like I said, even though these people were, I think, under normal circumstances, she would be upset. But this, along with being stranded at sea and being attacked by a kraken, she is shutting down.
It's been a bad time.
Yeah.
I put a arm around Hillman's shoulder and I say to him, "We need to protect her and we need to get the hell out of here."
You're all in prison. What do you want to do?
Hellman will look back at that with Henrik when he says that, and he looks back at Itachi and say, and also looks across at Fuego. And just says, "No, there are more of us than just the three at the moment. We have a leg in the sun, and we have Itachi, who has helped us many times in the past. I think our three may need to grow at some point. We need to let more people in.
And to become one.
I need someone like I never needed love before."
I'm just going to hear you say that. I'm just going to look around, put my hand on my heart. It's like, thank you.
But Haleman's also going to take out a bit of his rations
here and go, gay.
Haleman will pull out some of his rations and just give something over to Itachi, thinking he's probably not been fed for a couple of days, maybe.
Do we still have our stuff?
Almost definitely. Yeah, you got all your stuff. They didn't disarm you. They just beat you up and threw you in a box.
Just pushed you down the way. Pushed you down.
Itachi's going to take the rations and he's just going to start eating through the wrapper. Because he don't care. He's at that point.
Is this the same as Itachi and Baltier? They both got their gear.
Yeah, everyone has still got all of their stuff. They've just been bundled into a. These aren't the smartest pirates in the world. They've just bundled you into a cell, locked it, and gone, "That'll hold them," and fucked off back upstairs. But Itachi and Voltaire had been sufficiently beaten that's why they've not escaped by now already and tried to get out. They've regained their strength over the last few days on the voyage and are back up to almost fighting fitness. But that's why they've not escaped before today.
I'm going to look at everyone and I'm just going to they killed our friends. I can't stand for that. We only knew them for a short time. These were our friends. They helped us. They saved our town. I'm not standing for this. And I would like to kick open the cage.
Strength check?
Whatever the cost, whatever.
Athletics or strength?
Strength. Just pure strength.
Cool.
While he's doing this...
you've not got to run up, so it's not athletic. It's just pure strength.
While he's doing this, Itachi's going to, like the new Mortal Kombat things, he's going to put his hood up and put on a little mask that is made out of a coconut shell. It looks like a demon mask. And the sword's coming out, and he's ready for it with shield.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
I'm using prestidigitation to play some proper victory music in the background, like we are going for this.
What a tune.
That's fine. Yeah, you Henrik sufficiently kicks the gate open for their cell. And I'm going to say, because it was a natural 20, kicks it, but not in a way that it makes a load of noise. They don't know that you've kicked it open somehow.
Right.
Because kicking it open would be quite an aggressive... It's like they'd probably hear that. So maybe you want to retcon it and say he just lifts the cage door off.
Yeah.
And
what's it called?
From Pirates of the Caribbean's it, and it
double bar of hinges.
Yeah, and just pops them off. And Yeah. So that it doesn't alert the guards upstairs to the presence of the party escaping. Yep. So you've managed to break out of your cell. The other 3 are still imprisoned. Anybody else got anything they want to do?
I would like to break out my thieves' tools and try and
Just pick the
Pick a
lock
lock.
and get out. Yeah, absolutely fine. Just
At the rustling
sleight
of
hand.
at the rustling of some thieves' tools. Rib's ears kind of.
Oh, hang on. Hey. Oh.
Hurry up.
Yeah, just sleight of hand. So
Rev
Yeah.
was like this. Rev was like this,
So-
and then he heard thieves went, "We're stealing something."
Yeah.
roll the d20 if you've got proficiency in sleight of hand. Oh no, you've got proficiency in diesel. So roll the d20, add 2, and then add your dex modifier.
From the last part of sanity at the moment that Itachi has, he's going to look at everyone, tap the nose, and go, "These aren't normal people."
that is a 19.
Oh, yep, you pick the lock and you have sufficiently broken out of the cell.
Okay, be right
Yeah.
back.
Kieran, okay, never mind. I was literally saying Kieran to actually say that.
Helmin's going to touch his chest, sort of thing, and just cast mage armor up on himself.
I
Thinking,
don't like anybody else when I think about you. That's how Hailman casts mage armor now. It's canon. That is
that's
exactly
canon.
what he does.
I am more than happy with that.
See anytime he does it though.
myself.
See, because it's like old and because it's like medieval times. All of us hear him do that, and we're like, "What are you singing?"
He changes the lyrics slightly, and it's like, "Please don't hit anybody else. Please come and stab me while I touch myself." Whoa.
I may retcon the lyrics, but I will try and write that up now.
Yeah. Come up with your own
Oh, I
lyrics
love
for it,
that.
but something along those lines because it's going to be hilarious.
Beautiful.
Oh God, I'm literally crying. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so can I try and call everybody together just for a really quick see?
Quick
Have we got a plan? Or are we
group
just
huddle
gonna
before we
barge
go.
out there?
Group huddle. Have they got what?
Yeah,
Sorry.
quick huddle. Just
we
see, are you just going to barge out there, or are we going to do this strategic?
Sneaky.
Let's try and sneak our way up as much as possible, and then if shit hits the fan, let's fucking kill them.
Is there anywhere in there that we can hide, or is
Downstairs.
it just this open cell room?
Oh,
I mean, downstairs there would probably be like barrels and crates and stuff that some of you could hide behind. Yeah.
I think we try and get them down and lock them in the cell.
Itachi's going to make a suggestion.
Or like,
to the-
or like 15 of them. You think they're all gonna
Let's
fall
say
for
if
it?
we can.
No.
I'm going to cast invisibility, and then until I attack or something, I can't be seen.
now that Itachi's back, I'm going to ask him. You mentioned they're not normal pirates. What did you mean by that?
They're not obviously human, mate.
Oh, so okay.
They're cat people.
Just like they're not
Yeah,
zombies or ghosts or.
May I just
That's what I thought you
Yeah,
meant.
they're not
I thought you were going to say like they're vampires or something.
Who's
No,
got
that's
rope?
what
Everyone's got rope.
Right, everyone start making a ball of wool. We'll distract them by throwing it on deck.
Literally every adventurer gets 50 foot of hempen rope.
I'm being serious. Let's all make big balls of wool and throw them because the cats in the hope that they play.
They're not actually
What?
cats.
What if we get the fast-
they're a race of cat people, but they're not cats. Like if you
What
just
if we
get a laser pointer and just like, oh look, and just make them chase it around the deck.
It'd work with me.
get Hillman to be like some kind of spell to make them fake?
No, it does
Um,
not work.
Why don't we get some of the faster guys to run outside, get their attention, try and get as many downstairs? The tanks try and go in and just get them as fast as possible.
I mean, if all 15 of them come down the stairs, you're in a very tight area that
How
I've
wide
not
are the
built
stairs?
a fucking combat map for.
Have you not seen the film 300?
Ah,
That's why I'm thinking. On these shields, boys!
I don't have a shield.
I'm just.
I do.
I'm going to resolve this bit of tact for you. Get on deck because that's the only map I've got.
Okay.
I-
Well, I'm going to cast
I think I've
invisibility
heard
then.
from God. I think we
Yeah, I
need
was
to go upstairs.
I was just gonna look. I'm gonna look at Flag and go. I know what you're saying, but some god is telling me you have to go up and attack.
I'm not saying that they might be looking away so you can sneak up from downstairs to get some sort of element of surprise. I'm not going to take that away from you, but if you want
Just
a combat map, fight them upstairs, please.
Does
'Cause
Rev,
I haven't built one for downstairs.
does Rev and Fuego want to go first? If Rev, you're just sneaky, and Fuego, you're invisible, so we can just send you two up first to get the first wee wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else get? Voltaire, you not got invisibility as well?
So I am
No.
casting invisibility then.
No.
So I'm.
Hailman
Oh, right.
and Fuego can cast invisibility, and I believe Kat can cast it as well, as part of one of her things.
My feet.
Yeah, feet.
Hailman
Riv can
cannot.
cast it with her feet.
I've got
Hailman, have you
magical
got
feet.
Misty Step?
Hailman doesn't have that spell prepared today,
So it's not on his list. That's fine.
so it's not on. I can only prepare 8 spells, and I can change them at the end of each day.
Two
sort
of you
thing.
can be invisible.
It's a Sunday,
Hail
and that's a
me.
Monday spell.
Scott, have you got Misty Step equipped?
I have Misty Step prepared. I certainly do.
Pretty sure if you're in a place that you want a Misty Step, so you can just appear there. So you can just appear
Oh,
on
yeah,
deck
no,
like
yeah,
Frodo and
it's-
go, hello.
Yeah,
Teleportation,
30
yeah.
feet, yeah. 30 feet, I
30
get.
feet of range teleportation is Misty Step, yeah.
So we're sending up the sneaky people, and then the tanks follow behind.
Yeah,
So that-
Itachi's not going to listen to you. He's going to charge up.
I was literally just about to do a nice wee thing.
So
But okay, we'll just do it.
Itachi
Can I put an invisible foot out
Itachi
and
with his
trip him up?
PTSD wants to run straight up the stairs.
Can I put my invisible foot out and try and trip him up?
If you want to try and stop him, that would be an
Don't do
athletics
that.
check. An
Don't do
athletics
that.
check from Itachi versus we'll call it either athletics or acrobatics from Fuego to intercept him in some way.
20.
Oh,
Yeah, so Itachi goes to run out and is tripped by an invisible foot and falls down.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, we're going to get them, but we need to do this smartly. There's 15 of them, and there's only 6 of us.
in my head, in the canon, that's actually Henrik pointing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But he does it a second time because he gets confused because he's like, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but I'm saying that to attach him, just saying like, just give it time. We're going to get them. We need the element of surprise here.
Is Itachi buying it, or is he going to try and go back upstairs again?
well, I'm currently on the floor, so I'm just going to snarl and leave it
Well,
at that.
you can get back up and head upstairs if you want. It's up to you.
No, I'm fine. I just
You're gonna
stand up
go
and
with
just brace my shield and ready and just snarl at everyone.
Cool, absolutely fine.
Oh, you're a Dragonborn. I forgot. I thought you were just like a
No, he's
normal
not.
human.
I know, I'm
No,
not.
he's not.
I'm
No,
half
he's
No,
elf.
we've lost our Dragonborns.
He's half elf.
Why are you snarling then? It's not as if it's like a growl. Like...
Pretty much just like a.
Yeah, no, Arian and Cypher were the Dragonborns. We no longer have a Dragonborn in the party.
Wipes a tear away.
All right.
I was going to take loads of fire spells until we got Dragonborn, and then I changed my whole plan.
And by the way, their bodies were dumped overboard, so you can't even have a funeral.
Or loot them.
Or loot them for stuff.
I already asked about that. No, they were overboard.
Yeah, they're overboard. I can't be arsed remembering what gear from dead people you're all carrying around for some reason. It's like you'd only known these
That's
guys
true.
like 3 sessions. It's like calm down.
Graham.
I'm that invested.
Graham,
Go on.
see the things you asked us about earlier on.
Yeah.
They're not here, are they? They're later on.
No, they're later.
That's fine. That's cool. I was just about to say, like, just before we all jump out, can we-
Everyone except Alistair knows what you're talking about right now because I've messaged you all individually except him because I didn't know that he was going to be in the session today. But I'll address it with you after the session, Alistair. It's
we
fine.
should have
I'm
100% just
confused.
given us all our
It,
stuff.
it really depends what happens within the next hour, to be honest. We're heading we're heading upstairs. Yes, is that the plan?
So
Yeah.
are we
Sneaky
going
people up
invisible, those who can?
I'm invisible, yeah.
So strike off your spell slots for invisibility, Fuego. Cat, you don't need to because yours is just like a once per day thing, right?
Yep. Until
Yep.
long rest.
Yeah, till a long rest, so that's fine. You'd long rested and not used invisibility before when you were on the boat, so that's not a problem.
Somebody
Someone
pop
smoke
in a
alarm.
tire.
Who's dying?
Smoke alarm.
Is your food ready then?
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't
another.
me. It wasn't me.
Oh.
Somebody pop in a
Everyone
tire.
looks like they don't know who it was.
I don't have a beeper of my own. Mine's old and gas.
Where did that come from? No one knows.
Ali, is it you?
No, can't be.
It sounds like someone on a really old rickety swing, like.
It's
Callum, is that one of your roommates?
a little bicycle. It's just my
Yeah,
arm.
like
You can only see one here.
Get upstairs.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's move past it because we can still get a lot done in an hour if we're lucky.
Yep.
Yes. If we're
Potentially
lucky.
longer if people are able, but definitely in an hour we can get some more done. So, who's heading up the stairs first?
Me and Kat.
You and
Yep.
Kat heading upstairs first. Invisible, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that is Riv and Fuego. I'm just going to move Hailman and Henrik. Is anybody else looking at the map currently?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I am.
can't
Yeah.
be.
Right, okay. If anyone isn't, I've moved Riv and Fuego to the top of the stairs, but consider yourselves invisible. Ignore Hailman, Henrik, and I'm just going to bring the other two of you in view onto the map because you're currently hidden. So that
Angela, I've just seen your
nobody
Angela,
else.
I've just seen your token. It's brilliant.
Sexy, isn't it? Oh, sexy.
That's amazing.
I'm sorry. I made it, thank you. She gave me the picture, but I made it.
That is
Sent
such
Ali
a
message
Fuego.
while he was working.
Definitely a Fuego. He had a really cool knife as well, but she said she only wanted his upper body for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know
Females.
why.
I don't know why. Right, okay, you're at the top of the stairs, you two. What are you doing from there? You're currently invisible.
What can we see?
That was going to be my question.
Well, yeah, you'd be able to see pretty much everything, I think. So you've got an army of 4 people here, blocking access to the captain's deck. A flank of people in front of him, plus a couple more people, plus him. And then on the other side of you, you can see 4 more people on another elevated deck behind you.
Oh no.
Okay. I'd like to try and see if there's
Is
any
it
way.
actually scared of heights or something?
I'm not saying that these 4 people
Haven't you
that are
seen
in
the film
blue
The Rock?
are archers or anything, but it's like you've got some melee people on the same level as you, range support on the raised levels above you, and then other people also on the other side.
Who are
by the gap.
these? Who are these ones?
That's the captain.
That's Captain.
So this
Captain and
this,
Captain's
this
Guard.
here,
Mm.
this here, the leopardy looking
Yep.
thing is the captain.
Mhm.
These ones here are Tabaxi archers, and anyone that looks like this is a Tabaxi pirate.
Who are the ones at the top?
That is Baltair's
Ah.
token and Itachi's token
There we
that
go.
are just there for now, just for descriptive purposes.
Cool.
We won't use Alistair's for any other purpose other than denoting where he is. But the rest of you should all notice your tokens now have, when you click on them, your AC and HP listed next to it. So you can amend that on your token as and when things happen to your HP. And if you need to know your AC without double checking, you click on your token and it tells you it there. Because I updated them all earlier.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I'd like to just pop back down the stairs and just let the others know what we can see. I'm
Yep.
gonna say I'm gonna try and make my way up to the captain. There ain't no way you're getting out of here unseen.
Okay, so you're gonna dip back inside and then come back upstairs.
Or I could use
And then
message.
try and make your way forward. Yeah, I mean,
Message.
yeah, you could just message it. Yeah,
Group
Fair enough.
chat.
because yeah,
Right, so we're all synced
I mean,
into the
for
same group chat thing.
anyone, yeah, basically anyone that's seen how Viva La Dirt League work message, let's just say it works that way.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear the message because it just makes more sense than messaging each individual person separately. I'm still getting that squeak.
Yeah.
What the hell is
That's
it?
Is it anything feeding back from?
I mean,
Has it disappeared?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Okay. Has come
Is it
back?
Alistair? Is it Alistair again?
Well, it better not be. I've got expensive headphones now. This shouldn't happen.
Feedback.
Oh.
If it comes back, we'll say. But for now, it's gone. Right. So you're going to try and you said sneak up to the captain.
yeah,
As if you want to try and sneak past the guard guarding the stairs.
yeah.
Get up the stairs and like end up here.
I want to try and end up somewhere like here.
Okay. That is going to need 4 stealth checks.
4.
Yeah,
how far I
because
get.
you're trying to sneak. You're trying to sneak past 4 people. You've got the guard on the stairs, a guard by the stairs, and then the captain and the other guard. So you get past the first guard. You get past the second guard. You get past the third guard.
Ooh.
But you are caught before you manage
But
to get
I want to
here.
use my thing back on.
No, but nothing.
No. Yeah.
Wow.
So they have now noticed you here, and they are alerted that at least one of the prisoners has escaped. And you are also now no longer invisible because they've caught you.
Can we not give Aligna advantage for being invisible and stealth checks?
No.
That's Fuego.
Oh,
Not on 4 consecutive stealth checks, no.
I know, I just shouldn't
I
have
only
needed
need it
one.
on 1.
Surely that natural 20 should
Yeah,
give
my
an
nat 20
advantage in the
should give me
last one.
advantage.
I'm sorry, how do you know you only needed it on 1? Do you know what the DC was for those stealth checks?
True.
20.
24, 22, and 25.
Right, but maybe you didn't necessarily have advantage on them all.
No, that's without advantage. 24, 22, 25.
It's happened. It's happened.
Maybe you
Let
had
it away.
maybe you had disadvantage on the second one that was a 14, and they all had to be higher than 15. Shut up, okay?
I'm the DM.
I'm the DM. Shut up. You're not having advantage.
Okay.
You are now visible, and you are now surrounded.
Okay.
It's for reasons of plot, and you know what they are, so I don't know why you're arguing with me.
For giggles, I think.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. What's Riv doing whilst all this is going on with Fuego?
Riv, I want to sneak up and deal with these guys at the back here, or the front.
Okay.
So I want
So
to.
the ones at the top here, you want to get up to them.
Yep.
So we'll say to get up just behind them here somewhere, approximately there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that one, there's no stairs, so obviously you've had to climb, but we won't make that a particularly difficult climb because you've got spider
I've got my
climb
slippers.
shoes. So it's like you can literally just walk up and fucking. Those are so OP, it's ridiculous, but it's so much fun. Just roll stealth just to get past them with advantage for you because you're only trying to sneak past one.
Ugh.
And again.
Ugh.
We'll say because you're only trying to sneak past one guard, so we'll say that you managed to pass your stealth check. So you are hidden behind those two there at the top. Okay. We'll smash cut to the others downstairs. What are you doing?
Do we know Do we know Angela's been caught yet?
You don't have a clue because she doesn't have message.
Can I see what's going on? Maybe that's why my stealth wasn't so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's about 60 feet away from you, so I would think so. I'm gonna say we've moved into early evening, so it's not particularly dark. The Tabaxi are a lot taller than you, so they might be a little in your way.
So is anything.
Just roll a perception and just see if you can see past the guards that are in your way to see what's happening with Angela.
12.
Oh.
Because you're trying to look through, on average, about 4 guards. I'm going to say no, you haven't noticed that she's been found out yet.
Cool.
I'm just going to turn around to the boys and be like, so are we just going for it?
Let's have it then.
I'm gonna look at Hillman because he's like the voice of reason. Sometimes I'm gonna look at him going, can I go? Can I go?
so stabby stab now. In fact, tell you what, do have a quick discussion about it amongst yourselves. I just really desperately need a wee, and I'll be less than a minute.
What was the plan? I know the plan was to sneaky first, but was there any backup
There was
plan?
no further plan. I was hoping to get behind the captain and kind of like have him at the neck.
Take him hostage.
Yeah.
I'm going for all these archers. I'm going to cast sleep on them to see if I can get them all to drop because that can do several at once, and then I'm going to slit their throats.
Good girl.
Okay.
I'm going to copy that.
In that case, right. So Itachi, do me and you just want to just take out as many as possible?
Yes, please.
But
I've been
bearing in
trying.
mind, the ones in front of the captain are all archers, so they're going to be
Yeah.
I have a
ranged
shield.
as well.
I have a hand crossbow as well that I can fire from where I am.
Right. So me and James will charge the guys just below the captain.
One either side
And
of the
then-
stairs.
Yeah. Just you guys can do it. You can do it whatever you want. I'm just thinking, Ali and Hillman, Scott. Sorry. Do you guys want to take out the archers that are next to the captain?
I am more than happy to give that a go.
Have
try.
you taken the spell Shatter yet?
Me,
Yeah.
I've taken at this minute in time very little damaging spells. I'm more
He's
support
passive.
more than anything. Yeah.
I'm back.
Shh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just thought I'd announce the fact I'm back.
Thank you.
That's why he turns his. That's why he turns his camera off, so he can just like sit and listen to the plans. He never actually goes to the toilet.
Sitting in the dark, just like
Would the DM get metagame?
I literally just got back.
So no, I'll do what I'll do. I'm happy to do what we said, guys. I'm just going to go fill up my glass of wine, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. That's definitely what Hellman's plan was.
Thank you, darling. You can have one anymore.
and James, the same.
Yeah, I'm going to get a drink as well.
I was going to say what you asked Scott. I have at least 2, maybe 3 of those, so I can support on that.
Good. I'll be back. I'm just going to get a drink.
If you're all trying to make improvised explosives, I can
Yep.
promise you it's not going to work.
No.
Wait till level 7, it'll work.
Don't slowly disappear until this all blows over.
So
Are you off to the Winchester?
Yes.
I think Graham, you should give me the feat of telepathic because I said I was going to go get a glass of wine, and the missus just literally walked up with the bottle for me.
Oh, you've got her trained.
I'm just lucky. She's off the bed. She's watching Love Island and off the bed.
oh,
I know.
my missus did the same.
My message is here.
I reckon it's a point. I'll sit and watch Love Island later. I'll be a girl.
Oh,
I was trying to. Oh no!
Oh,
Love
He's
Island.
like taking Love Island.
Right, what we're doing, guys, is just realised Love Island's on.
I was just saying,
their lives.
for offensive spells, I've got Ray of Sickness, Firebolt as a cantrip, and I've got Tasha's Hideous Laughter, so I can make the captain try and piss himself with laughter constantly.
I have
Yeah.
got a 15-foot cone of fire as my Ignite spell, and Ard, which is 15-foot of cone of telekinetic
I'm
force.
sorry, guys.
But that's a bit useless.
I'm afraid my friend's gonna die. Can't do this without knocking everything over.
No, no, you shall not.
Ali, can I borrow your mitt, please?
I'm playing a game.
Uh,
Will you pull the monitor out from there just so this wire's a bit longer?
Fuck's
Thank you.
where's Graham? Graham, why have you left us?
Thank you.
Oh my god.
It's a small wire, I know.
Actually,
Hey.
There we go. I just needed to get my phone on charge, but my monitor's tucked underneath the shelving unit. Right, I'm probably gonna be almost killed here, so I will try and get away from people as fast as I can.
That's what I'm saying. So we need to try.
Hey.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. I think we should definitely just try and rush these guys as much as possible.
Yeah.
What's happened?
But I think while you guys try and cause some chaos, I'm going to try and take these other guys down over here as well.
Cool. Graham's disappeared on us.
Yeah.
we were talking about Love Island, and he just kind of went. So we're unsure if he's way to watch it or he's just angry because we're talking about Love Island.
Talk about Love Island, I'm
He-
leaving.
Yeah,
He
ditto.
hates Love Island.
I can't stand it.
Scottish one's fit.
Sorry, so what did I miss?
Which one, Ali or
Saying?
Callum?
Eh?
Oh, Callum, if all day.
I missed all of that there, but I'll take the compliment if it was one.
It was.
I think it was
Hey.
this time.
Cheers, Ali. You're handsome as well.
That's fine. It's a shame you live in Glasgow.
I know. I mean, it's
As in,
not.
it's a shame you're from Glasgow.
But then on the plus side, I think
where are you at?
if we did live closer, it would just be messy.
Yeah,
You
could you
know,
imagine?
yeah.
Whereabouts in Scotland are you from, Ali?
Kirkcudbright, southwest Scotland, middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but you talk about my God. Okay.
I'm not a Chukka.
Are you? You can
I'm
hear
not,
it in your
that's
accent.
the north.
Yeah, you can hear it now. You can hear it in your accent a wee bit.
It's because I hide it.
One of the worst things you can say to a Scottish person is you're a Chukka. Because they all talk like this, eh? And they all talk like that. Say, then again.
That's the north.
Where you're from, perhaps?
No, it's just,
Perhaps.
right, stop taking the piss just because I live in England.
Yeah, but
Gra-
just don't
Graham
forget,
said
you
won't be
chose
long.
to live in England. You chose to live in England.
You chose to say water, not water.
It's what?
Wow.
Why is there anyone who calls it council pop?
Council juice.
Hey.
It's forbidden, that's what it is. You don't
I
do
wa-
water.
Our water does taste better, to be fair.
It does, 100%. Water down here is rank.
Uh-huh.
There's a reason I only buy bottled water.
Don't really.
So what's the plan again?
Yes, what is the plan?
So,
I'm probably going to get caught by a whole group of people because I am not that strong.
so
I wasn't intending on getting caught.
Rev is
It
going.
was very risky going after
Mm.
stealth checks. I mean, you did so well.
I know, right?
3.
I think the plan was. So Angela's going towards the captain. Rev's going towards the 4 archers at the front of the boat, and you're going to cast sleep on them, aren't you, Kath?
Yep.
Kath?
I mean, let's just say
She's gonna cast
hypothetically
sleep, which is
that
going to try and
doesn't
hopefully knock them all out.
Riv surrounded by 4.
Okay, I can counter that with just one question. How does rage
Go on.
work?
Mini rage
You-
potions! You take
Unless
You,
half
you-
I
damage.
think you lose all your roguish abilities, but you will receive half damage on bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Most damages, and then you get a
Yeah.
+2 to your attacks.
But I have to be do I have to be constantly engaged?
You have
Yes.
to either attack or be attacked.
Yeah, every round.
Is that
So, aye,
a
so
physical
you're-
attack or
you're-
magical attack?
Any
Physical.
kind.
Cool.
Eh,
Oh, is it any kind?
Yeah, it's any kind.
But you will lose all your magical abilities, though.
See all the things that a rogue has, you will lose that, and you will become a mini barbarian.
Yeah, you'll lose all your sleep and
Cool.
stuff like that spells, I think. As Graham
No
said,
AC increase either.
all your...
I could technically throw you like a battle axe, and that would be like a great axe to you.
It would also probably knock me over the boat.
I think it's more just for taking less damage, isn't it, that you want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also if it ups my attack as well. I've got some a short bow and a dagger, so
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and
I think
if my sleep fails, I'm probably going to rage up because she's lost her shit now, and this
Yeah.
is just too much. And then I'm going to try and melee these 4
Do
at the
we-
back.
Do we think
Do
if
we-
that? And you
Go
go.
on. No, you go.
Oh, I was going to say was if you fail in that way, then I'll head towards the 4 archers at the back as well, and I'll try and help Riv, and then after that we'll just advance on the captain.
But you've got to be careful about these 4 actually on the deck as well.
Atachi's going to go towards 2 of them, and then
Mm-hmm.
Hillman and Baltair are going to try and get the 4 next to the captain.
Yeah.
The way I see it is, if either me or Callum take a side each up towards the captain, we'll be actively in battle with two at any one point, depending on the AC and
Before we
everything
go
like
into battle, can we make prestidigitation make them all shit themselves so they stink to high heavens? Makes them like really shit themselves.
How many people
Well,
got minor conjuration?
I've got minor illusion.
I don't.
Minor illusion, sorry. How many people have got that?
Oh, you've got mine. Can you make a giant demon appear behind me as I come out the top screaming? Like a big Daimyo demon, proper Japanese demon.
It'd only be a small one, I think. Minor.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if they had like maybe one or two people, they could have focused it together and made a kraken appear.
I could make the noise of a kraken.
Yes.
I have shaped water. Could I not make it seem like there's little bubbles coming out of the water, as if something big's
no,
coming?
wrong button. Sorry.
I think
you've been caught.
But don't be a 5 foot square though, cube. But
yeah, also mine would be a
5
foot cube as well.
Would they notice that with the waves as being as rough as
he's back.
Graham's described?
He's back.
He's back again.
DM's back. Tell a friend.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I've had to switch to my mobile hotspot. Apparently, Talk internet is down.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
I
bad.
can't butter now. We've been off all day.
Oh God, I'm on a delay because I'm getting what you guys say about 20 seconds after you say it.
Oh joy.
Oh shit.
That's gonna suck.
Wanna fight? Fight me.
Are you still there, Graham?
This may become an issue because I'm on a massive delay compared to you guys. Are you hearing what I say exactly as I say? Like, are you hearing me right this second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
If I say hello now, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
But there's going to be a delay. But I was saying yes. We could always leave it in a cliffhanger if you really want to.
No.
Don't worry, Angela. Hailmin tried to save you once. If he sees you in danger, Hailmin will try to save. All he sees is Alegna's son. And he had a lot of respect and affection for Alegna.
Actually, I love how
Alegna
much
had a lot of
Hellman,
respect and affection for him too.
Well,
So I
I
read.
guess she
I
was
love how
part
much
of the
Hellman actually,
original
like,
party,
loves the
wasn't
party.
she? So us three mourned her passing. So he will try to save her son.
Tonight, the internet has not been our friend.
No.
No. But if it wasn't for the internet, we would not all be friends.
Exactly.
Scott, you're
I
too
did
happy.
find the original post. I did find the original post on Facebook that Angela put on where we all first met. We are going to have to celebrate our anniversary every year now, you know.
Oh, you need to screenshot that and put it in the group.
Yeah.
I have it saved in my Facebook.
Send it in the group.
I opened the chat, the original message I replied to the original post that was on there.
I think the first person I messaged was Angela asking about the group. Yep. Oh, the beginning.
Two since have fallen.
Oh,
Two actual people.
Ali, too soon.
I'm a Witcher. I have very little emotion.
I thought Witchers were good in fights. How did you get caught?
They outnumbered me, obviously.
Oh, excuses. That's all I'm using.
Damn it. We should have used this time to just like being invisible to go and actually like loot the ship, see if there's any treasure maps or anything nearby. Every pirate ship has a treasure map.
It's some
You see, what I'd have done is I'd have
point
checked the
that
barrels for
Henry would break
gunpowder.
Anthony's head and be like, "This is all for the sword."
That's a good point.
Well, there will
He did-
be
he did say-
gunpowder. They have cannons.
Ah.
Oh,
So I'm guessing, I'm looking at the map now, there are four cannons on each side.
What I'd have done is got the gunpowder, got someone with magic to it, and said, "If you don't surrender, we will blow the ship, and we'll all be left floating in the water."
Well, we do have a magic user in the team.
So
We
what I
have two magic
suggest
users
is
in the team. Sorry, Kat.
great.
We have several.
Several.
I can use fire magic as well.
I have like cantrips and that's it.
So basically, everyone but Henry can
Rude
use
magic.
magic. Great.
I tried giving you a bloody familiar.
No, you've given me him, and he's a pest.
Set
He's not
Toby
a
on
familiar,
them.
he's a
Set
pest.
Toby on them.
Toby
So,
owes
so-
me one. He should turn up and help me.
Toby's gonna get in it. Toby will get in the fight. Don't you worry. Toby will get in this fight.
No one drop.
Yeah, no
Fine,
one
I'll
dropped. I wonder if I dropped, would he eat me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think so. You can.
I was saying this to Scott a few weeks ago. Henrik's still never been dropped in a fight.
Seriously. Wow. I see a been there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Talk's down detector, and yeah,
Is he wearing a
it's
toupee?
not great.
It looks like it might be the Slim Shady.
Eminem has joined the chat.
Yes, I'm the real Shady, the real DM Shady, and nobody.
Graham, do you want
Yes, I'm
picked
the
up?
real- Yes.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can anybody
Maybe a
hear me?
delay again.
Yeah.
Right, I've had to switch to my phone, and I've got a headset, but the headset doesn't have a microphone in, so I'm talking into my phone but hearing you in my ears.
Oh no.
We can hear you fine, Graham.
Yeah, this is an absolute nightmare. Nothing that I do on the map is going to transfer, so for the
That's fine.
purposes of any potential combat, I don't. I mean, you guys are probably able to see it. If I move things, does it show them moving?
Nothing's moving at the moment.
Nah.
I mean, as
No,
much
it's
as I
not
hate to
put
say
through.
it, do we like
Yeah.
stop?
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe.
free
in
tomorrow.
the session.
I'm free tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not free tomorrow.
Ah,
No.
I'm free whenever.
Well, I mean, I'm free in the daytime, kind of, with a child running around, but I'm not really free.
I'm at work.
And lots of other people are working through the day. Yeah, I mean, if we have to stop here, then we can't pick this up now until whenever we do the next session. And it's
See,
like
Graham,
my internet provider is down. It's not just my laptop being a dick.
Exactly,
I
it's one of those.
genuinely
Yeah.
cannot connect. I've tried connecting through
I would
the
do.
hotspot from my phone, and it won't do it. Whenever I try, I don't think it's powerful enough or whatever. It drops out after about 10 seconds.
That sucks.
So I can't do it through my
These are-
Wi-Fi hotspot either.
it's not.
I mean,
It's
it's
just one of
not
these
a
things we
bad
can't
way
avoid.
to end it, is it? We will all be excited
it's a
to
wee-
get
it's a
back
wee
for a
cliffhanger.
fight anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
It's a
issue
cliffhanger.
is, if we end it here, picking it up now requires both James and Alistair being available for the next session. Because they're both involved in it now, and we can't
Yeah.
work around that. They're both involved, they're both there. So they have to be
James
present
off.
for the next one.
in regards to that, the only time I can see me and Alistair feasibly being on is either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, because that's our quieter periods.
So just the way you said, the only time we'll be available is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. It just made me sorry.
No, it's
No, it's
because
4 days, yeah.
yeah, we've got 4 days of Monday to Thursday. Because Saturday, Sundays we
We
work.
could all do next Wednesday or something.
I can do any of those days, I think, next week. Don't think there's any football on.
Likewise.
I don't think I can. I need to check. I think next week's was.
You guys all heard the latest news?
But
Apparently football's coming home.
Which one?
Yeah.
Football's
Can
coming
I tell you,
home.
mate? Can I tell you?
No, it's not.
I thought that was
I'm
I thought that was
genuinely
Ali for a
livid.
second, and I bit me was a bit annoyed.
Ali walked into work today to see St George's Cross on the whiteboard saying football's coming on. I did have a picture of an Englishman pissing on the Scottish.
Hang on.
Oh,
My
oh.
internet may be back. My internet may be back.
Oh,
You moved somebody. You just moved some people.
Whoa,
That's backdraft.
Next week, I'm not free. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday.
I think I'm going to disconnect on my phone and I'm going to reconnect on my laptop.
Fingers crossed.
When are you not free, Angela?
Most of next week. So Monday is rehearsal for my daughter's Holy Communion. Wednesday, Thursday nights I'm working.
Yep.
Saturday night I've got to get her all dressed and ready and bath and everything. No, it's not. It's next week. And then Sunday is her Holy Communion.
I'm back. I'm here.
Hey.
God, Jesus Christ, thank God.
Okay. So see, because we lost so much time, do we all just want to go straight into combat and just kill these fuckers?
Yeah.
Let's just fucking launch into it. Like, I might even just kill off a couple of them in advance. Just like...
Yeah. Okay. Kill off some.
I'll be quiet.
Let's just
I'll stay on as long as it
Like,
takes.
see the archers?
yeah, let's just kill these off. I've genuinely just killed off like half of the enemy force because we've lost half a section because of that.
Cool. And I just said I'll stay on however long it takes. I've got.
Good.
I've got a half day tomorrow.
Good, because there is something even better coming after this. So like I really wanted to get this done in like the first hour and a half for the next thing. So I mean, if people are quite happy to soldier on a little later, I'm quite happy.
Let's go.
Oh, thank Christ. Right. I'm so happy it's come back. I was so angry. Honestly, I punched a wall. I threw my headphones. I was so mad.
All that time wasted.
Man.
You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Oh no, I'm fine.
good.
Only a light. I have enough experience now. I've only ever broken one bone in my body, and it is it's my right pinky knuckle, and it is from 3 previous punches of walls, where I've my right pinky knuckle now lives about 1.5 inches further down my right hand than it should, because I had lots of rage issues as a teenager, but that's all resolved now. Anywho,
I have broken 2 guys' hands with my head.
you fight though. You fight. You do
punched.
kickboxing. I've seen it on your Facebook. You do kickboxing. It's like...
I just break
Oh my
hearts.
god! If you have an IRL session, does that mean that?
I have Facebook stalked Callum, and he kickboxes, so I know he's a fighter.
Take him to the ground. He's got no ground game.
That's just it. If you have an IRL,
We're naked.
in the 2 stop.
Exactly.
Can we just kill things now?
Yes.
Yeah,
let's
kill things. Let's kill things.
Let's go roll some dice math.
Right.
If
So
that's the case, can I just go straight into it?
Do we need to roll initiative?
everybody has to roll initiative, James. That is how it works. I will give Riv a surprise attack because she's going to pop up out of nowhere as far as they're concerned. Everybody else is going to be coming charged up the stairs going, so only Riv gets to act once before everyone else. So we're going to roll initiative now. Tell me what. Bear with me 1 sec. I need. Where's the frig is me pen gone? There it is. Right. Okay. Initiative. Initiative. Right. So, who's that with the 4.17? Because it's not.
That's me. That's
so
Riv.
That's Riv. Riv with the 4. We'll just call it a 4. That's easier. James with a 20. So we'll put a touch here.
Scott's got 7.
Oh, you're a mind reader.
I'm loving your
14.
style, man.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
This is battle bun.
You look like something
hit
from
people
Dr.
with it.
Seuss.
What's my battery like? Oh fuck's sake.
You get 9 Graham, yeah?
I think you said a 1.
No, I didn't get it. What was Henrek's?
14.
14. Okay, so Henrik a 14, Hailman a 7. everyone else's is rolled in the thing, right?
Did everyone know it?
Mine's, I've put mine in the chat.
Cool.
Typed it in the chat.
So we've got health.
I actually my character sheet up now.
17. Away you go. 16.
Where's my 10? Where's my 10? There she is.
Archers 1. Guards 1. And then archers 2. Guards 2.
How many guards are there in total now?
I killed
1,
half
2,
of them, so there's like
3,
4.
6.
4 archers, 4 guards.
4 archers, 4 guards. They're going to be acting in groups of
1
twos.
captain.
One captain.
And 1 captain. And they're going to be acting in groups of 2s of the archers.
My captain, my captain.
And then Riv bringing up the rear.
Sweet.
Oh, that's myself.
Let's fucking kill these guys, motherfuckers.
Okay, so first up then would actually be Itachi. So Itachi gets to go first.
Can't hear you.
He's thinking.
James, you went quiet.
No, I had my microphone muted.
No, he's muted himself.
So straight off the bat, I'm going to use my bonus action and
There we go.
for Fighting Spirit, which is going to give me temporary +5 to hit points, and basically give me advantage on all attack rolls from here on. I'm going to engage with this first guy here, and I'm going to go straight in for an attack of a one-handed katana attack, and that's a 20. I'm going to roll damage, if that's possible.
My roll 20.
2 seconds, guys. I'm going to join. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Callum's not washed up properly. He's getting told off.
Hello.
So Fighting Spirit is a bonus action, advantage until the end of your turn,
Yep.
and 5 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. And you were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're moving up to this guy here, yeah?
Just before him, there.
And attacking him with
Katana
you
one-handed.
from 15 feet away. How's that work?
I'm not. I'm stood right in front of him.
What are you looking at? There's nothing in front of you.
There's a monster right here.
There is.
Not on my screen, there isn't.
There is on ours.
Just
Hang on, Graham. Hang on.
Yeah, it might be because I've deleted some. There might still
Let's
look
go.
like there's one there on yours if you've not refreshed.
Ah.
But there's definitely nobody right in front of you.
Right.
Do we need to refresh the screen?
Yeah, I would say that's probably the best way. Yeah, I'll pop it in the D&D chat. But yeah, this is what's on my screen. Like it's just. So it's like if James was swinging there, like there's on my screen, there's nothing there on my screen. So I thought you'd just stop short of what you were actually aiming at.
Yes. I see what you be saying.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So I was like, "What are you stabbing? There's nothing in front of you." But yeah,
Be careful, these guys have Misty Step.
No, I was so confused where he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stab this guy." I'm like, "What guy? There's nobody there." What are you stabbing?
Stabbing
right.
Cypher.
His dead body? Just
Yeah. The spirit of Cypher.
Okay, let me just bring up. I mean, a 20 will beat their AC anyway. Just need to amend HP. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, not a problem. Is that it for Itachi on go number 1? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I will point out just before we get, because you probably have not. I had to amend your character sheet for some reason. You had 3 charges of action surge and second wind.
No, there should only be 1.
Yeah, there should only be one of each, and I was really confused because Arian only had one, and I've created dummy fighter characters, and they only have one. So I reduced it to one charge of each because it's
that's
once
fine.
per rest on each of those. So it'd make no sense having 3 either way. So yeah, I just wanted to point out I'd corrected it in case you hadn't noticed. So I assume then that you're actually approaching this dude here at the front, then, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you've hit him. You've hit him for 10 points of slashing damage. He said, "Ow." That's about as much as has happened there. Next
That
up,
does not fill me with confidence.
Pirate Captain is the next one to go, who is stood directly next to Fuego. So I think we know what he's gonna do.
Fuego, get out of there.
Fuego!
Fuego!
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for this now, and then whatever happens, happens.
Fuego dead.
Miss.
Oh.
And hit. Okay, so 2 hits because the captain has a 3 multi-attack. He's hit you once with his cutlass and once with his offhand dagger. Let me just get me damage dice. And I need a d4. So that is...
That sounds like a quiz show. And the winner is...
12 points of slashing damage to Fuego.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Next up is Baltair.
Right,
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the guard. I think it is opposite Hitachi, and attack him with my two-handed longs. That's the one.
That one there, yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to use my two-handed longsword to try and cleave him in 2. That is a 13.
That will... Is it 13 plus anything or 13 total?
Oh, plus 2.
Plus 2, 15. That'll hit.
Lovely. That is a 7.
Plus
2 again.
Plus 2 again. So 9. Okie dokie. No problem.
Ouch.
Next up would be Fuego. Angela, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So as Fuego's turn rolls around, I'm just going to. You all suddenly start to hear some weird, strange sounds coming from Fuego.
I'm a real boy.
She's a puppet! Kill the puppet!
Oh, you're mutating, aren't you? Oh,
We didn't do our new thing about each other, but just to let you know, Hailman hates puppets.
Right. Oh, yeah.
This isn't a puppet.
I think
Fuego gets a very hairy back.
She's a werewolf.
Werebear.
Werebear.
Fuego is a werebear.
Oh, I thought you said a Care Bear.
A Care Bear. Fuego is a Care Bear.
That is
Oh my
correct.
days.
No, Fuego is a werebear. So you see Fuego turn into a werebear in front of you.
Where? Over there.
Have you gone full werebear or hybrid werebear?
Full weather.
Oh, that's so One Piece.
So yeah, Fuego has now transformed into a bear.
Ironically, One Piece is about pirates too.
So what's Fuego doing other than using his bonus action to turn into a bear?
Fuego would like to do the multi-claw attack.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Against the captain or one of the 2 guards surrounding you?
To the captain, because he's took a swing at me already. So
Okay, so
it's 8 for the first one, which is not going to hit, is it? Am I rolling?
well, you've rolled 2 d8s there.
I've rolled the damage thing, yes.
Yeah, you roll a d20.
No, that's not going to go.
That's worse.
No, so the first attack misses, and
I'm not rolling d20s on this. I'll roll manually.
next turn, yeah, you can roll a physical dice. But for this turn, you've missed
Yeah.
it both, unfortunately. But yeah, so you made 2 claw attacks, which have both missed on your
sorry.
on that turn. I am afraid. So yes, no claw attacks for you this
Nope.
turn. I'm afraid.
Ironic, because they're called silver claws.
Yeah. But yeah, now everyone knows that Fuego's a werebear, so thumbs up for that. Next up is the archers. Archers 1 are the ones next to Fuego and the captain. Only one is currently in melee range, so the other one's going to. Actually, no, they can attack at range, so that's fine.
So much better.
Right, let me roll some attacks for us.
Just back in 30 seconds.
Yep.
They've been timed.
13. Okay, so the one stood next to Fuego has stabbed him with a dagger. Where's my D4 gone? Where the hell have I put it? I just had it here a second ago.
It's the wee pyramid.
Yeah, I know. I just rolled it for damage. Where the fuck is it gone? There it is.
Where all your other dice have ended up.
in a black hole. So 4 points of slashing damage to Fuego Bear, and then the other one has
That halved, yeah.
yes, halved, because as a bear resistant to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning from non-magic attacks.
So is it 4 or is it 2 then?
So it's 2. So 4 halved
Yeah.
is 2. Yeah. I forgot to halve
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know if you'd already halved
No,
it.
I forgot to halve it automatically. That's my bad.
Thank you.
And then the other one has taken a pot shot at. Let me roll to see odds and evens. Odds Itachi, and it was an 18 plus stuff, so it'll hit either way. 5 points of piercing damage against Itachi. Next up is guards, so that'll be the 2 that are engaged with Baltair and Itachi. They're both going to make cutlass attacks, so 15 plus 5, that'll hit, and a nat 20. So Baltair got hit first, because I'm just going top to bottom on the map. So Baltair got hit with a dirty 20, and cutlass 2d8. Let me just get those.
He was just fucking dead.
9 plus 3, 12 points of slashing damage to Baltair. And then Itachi is 8 plus 11. 19 points of slashing damage to Itachi, because it was a crit.
I've got a small book, Angela. That's what I've got. That's what I'm using for that.
Next up is the other 2 archers. One doesn't know that Riv is there. So that one's not going to attack her. He's going to fire an arrow down at Hailman. That'll hit. So that's 8 points of piercing damage against Hailman. The other one's going to fire down at Henrik. That'll hit for 6 points of piercing damage against Henrik.
Sweet.
Then guards 2 are next to the captain. So one is going to just move to the top of the stairs to block the exit. The other one, currently next to Fuego, is going to miss, I believe. What's your AC as a bear, actually?
It's still the same as normal, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll say it's the same just for the sake of today. Yeah, that'll miss. So yeah, that's fine. And then we're down to Riv. So it's Riv's turn, and you get 2 goes because they don't know you're there. So you get two attacks or 2 actions or 2 whatevers.
Okie dokie. Now there's only 2 of them now. Okay, I want to cast Sleep.
Okie dokie. What's the area of effect on Sleep?
Or is that going to catch Helmin and Henrik, isn't it?
It affects the lowest HP first, and they have less HP than Henrik, but I'm not sure about Hailman.
Within 20 feet of a point.
So if you targeted it here, for example, you'd get the one at the bottom. Or if you target above you, you'd get the one at the top. So yeah, you can aim it in a way that you don't get any of the others.
But could I get both of them, but not the 2 of my party?
I'm going to say if you put it there. It'll be, if it's 20 feet, it'll be a square around the point. So, yeah, screw it. If you aim it there, you can target both of them.
Cool.
Yeah, boy.
I don't
So
know.
the one in front of you starts to look a little bit drowsy, but
Yep.
neither of them fall asleep.
Okay then.
Ooh.
Well, that didn't work, and I saw that they attacked my boys. Rivs is exhausted. She's tired. She's lost 2 friends. She's had enough. So she's going to take one of her tiny potions of rage and attack them and go
Yay!
mental.
Rage potion.
So
Let's go mental.
let's engage tiny rage, and I'm gonna attack the one in front of me with my short sword. Did that?
So 16.
Now I've pressed the button for tiny rage. Has that done what it should do?
Yeah, tiny rage only adds to your damage, not
Right.
to your
Okay.
attack modifier.
Oh.
So it's a 14. But on the archers, a 14 will hit.
So
So 10 points of piercing damage, yeah. So you've stabbed him for 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Now, if I'm in rage, then I have to keep engaged in combat, don't I?
Essentially, yeah. If you make an attack or take damage, you stay in rage. If you don't make an attack and don't take damage on a turn, then you lose your rage.
Okie dokie.
But we are back round to Itachi for this, unless there's anything you were wanting to do other than that.
No, just let out a shriek.
Me and Hellman.
Did you not get goes?
No.
Oh, shite! I completely forgot you.
Wait,
Oh my God. I did the other order, and you two, I've noted down at the bottom of the page, and I meant to put you in, and I've completely forgot to include you in the order. Right. Yeah, both of you take your coast now, and I'll balance it for the meta. Don't worry.
Scott,
Henrik, go first. No, you got a high, got a 7. You got a 14, didn't you?
Okay. Yep.
In that case, I would like to move to the closest archer to me, please. So the one just next.
So you're jumping up here, yeah?
Yep, and I'm going to try and cleave the guy. That is a natural 20.
Oh, cool. So that's a crit. So roll 2d12 and then add your strength modifier.
As a bonus.
You want to retcon it and say that you entered rage before you did it?
It's like you knew what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe. So that is shit. Hang on. Fuck off. Fucking keeps rolling down. Sorry. So that's a 7. So that's a 7 and a 6. So that's a 9 and a 8. That's 15 points of damage.
A 7 and a 6. Was that what you rolled on your d12s?
Yes, and then add 2.
13. So 13 plus your strength.
So that's 4. So that would be
17 plus 2. So 19 total damage.
Yes.
This guy's not looking very good, and because this would have happened before Riv's turn, he falls asleep.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So his attack on Henrik doesn't count. So put your HP back up.
Yeah, boy.
Wait, actually, did he go? No, yeah, you'd have gone before him. So yeah, put your HP back up.
Cool. What do you call it? And see, because I didn't use that much movement.
You come down again.
Yeah.
Can I move over to the one Riv is next to, and then I'm going to use my second action to attack him?
All right. Yeah, you can move over and do a second attack on him. Yeah.
Yep, boy.
An extra attack shit. Oh, fuck off! This is pissing me off.
Other one's asleep, so he's not going to take his attack of opportunity because he's sleepy.
17.
17. So yeah, that'll hit. So yeah, D12 plus 4 plus 2.
10 plus 4 plus 2. That's
16. And Riv did 10 to him, 26 total. Ooh, excuse me. Dead. Dead on Riv's turn, though. Henrik didn't get the kill, Riv did, but we're playing it backwards just to sort of account for the turns that I accidentally missed. So Henrik wounded him, then Riv killed him.
Rev can describe the kill.
Riv got the kill on her turn, we'll say, with her tiny rage.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Hailman's turn, and I'll account for anything that may have changed with him taking his turn late by accident.
Cool. That's good.
Yep. Scott, whenever you're ready.
So Hailmin, seeing that it looks like his farmer taking care of the archers, he's gonna charge forward 5, 10. He'll get to about there with his movement. He's gonna put his hand on his owl, his familiar, not his penis, and cast Dragon's Breath.
Just in case we were confused.
No. He's not going to cast Dragon Breath. He's going to then send his owl in to give Itachi advantage with his flyby ability on his next attack. And he's just going to launch a firebolt at that first archer.
Yeah, go for it.
So that is a 13 to hit.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
No problem.
Ooh.
Only just, but it did unfortunately miss.
And he will use his talking action just to look at the pirate and say, "Yeah, poop dick prancing jellyfish.
Okay.
I'm coming for you."
Why do I have a feeling Scott's just googled pirate sayings?
Pirate
Just now, maybe about 15 minutes ago, Callum. I was prepared.
Okay, yeah, absolutely fine. So then we're back up to the top of the round with Itachi.
Okay.
Yep, so I'm engaged with this guy. I'm going to go straight in with another attack.
Yeah. That'll hit.
I don't need advantage on that, but there we go. That's a 9. And with that, I'm going to use Action Surge, and I'm going to go again.
You did have... did you use your advantage? Because I used sent the outlet to give you advantage.
I didn't need it.
Yeah, it's 23 to hit. Yeah, so it was fine.
I'll take it on that one.
Yeah, you'll have it on that one. So that's another hit. So 15.
15.
You've done 10 already to him, right?
Yeah, 25 in total.
Yeah, so he's looking very, very poorly, but not quite dead.
These are some beefy boys.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad that I killed half of them in advance?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, fuck.
Next is the captain, who is going to again be going for Fuego. I'm not honestly liking Fuego's chances single-handedly against 4 enemies.
Do not worry, I'm on my way.
Miss. Crit. And miss. So it's just 1 crit attack. But unfortunately, it was with his cutlass, which does 2d8. So that's 4d8 for the crit.
That was mental. A Warhammer in this is only a D10. I thought it'd be more.
Well, this is the special homebrew cutlass, okay?
No, I was just because you mentioned the cutlass, I was just like, oh no, God, pop that information. Like a great axe is a 1d12, whereas a Warhammer is a 1d10.
18 points of slashing damage against Fuego.
So is that 9 then?
Yeah, halved because you're in bear form, so yeah, 9.
9. Thank God for
that. Next is Balthair.
Yes. I'm just going to smash him with my longsword again. Oh, no, I'm not. But I get an extra attack. Ooh, extra attack. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
it's all right. Natural 1. I'm not going to punish that for this current combat. So yeah, that's fine.
I love you.
You just miss. You just miss. It's fine. So you've not hit in either of those 2 attacks, no? But both misses. Cool. Is that it for Balthair's turn?
Unfortunately, yes.
Fuego's up next then.
Oh, this dad. 19 and a 9. But it's plus 7 on each. So that's a 16 and a 26.
That's the werebear's personal stats, right? You've gone off of the actual stat block because when you're a werebear, it uses your own modifiers, so it's your roll plus your own strength modifier, not the +7 that's on the
Right.
stat block.
Oh, right. Okay. So I'm looking at the thing. The werebear one, not my own one.
That's for a werebear monster is what's on the stat block. For a
Yeah.
player character, the only things that change are the attacks that you can make and your... I believe technically your AC is supposed to change, but I'm not going to rule that that's the case. All of your modifiers and stuff, they stay as what they are normally.
All right. Okay. So it's plus his strength.
Yeah, so whatever Fuego's strength stat is.
So I got a 9 and a 19 then, because I've got a +0 to strength.
Right, okay. So one will hit, but the damage of the claws is what it says there, but plus your strength modifier, not what that plus says.
So the damage is just 58.
So yeah, whatever the damage is, plus 0 for your strength.
Yeah. Ah. Sorry, everything's in the way. Fucking stupid bear.
So you've hit the... Is that at the captain again, yeah?
Yes, I am sticking to just rolling dice, I'm telling you.
Right, because they were both ones, I will let you re-roll physical dice if you want.
D8. My God. That was a 1. And that was an 8.
All right, so we'll call it 9 damage then.
Wow.
Thank you.
Just to be fair, we'll call it 9 damage. So that's 9 damage to the pirate captain. Absolutely fine. Was that everything for Fuego's turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Now it's the first 2 lots of enemies. So miss and miss because that was 2 6s, and even with stuff that won't hit anybody. Next is the guards again with Baltair and Itachi. So we've got 16. That won't hit Baltair, will it?
Nope.
Okay, and then against Itachi, 9. So yep, that won't hit him neither. Next up is Henrik.
Henrik is going to move. So Baltier, looking at the map, Baltier is the one on the right, isn't it?
Yes.
The one at the top of the map, yeah.
Yes. I'm going to run up to that side as far as I can move. I've got 40 feet of movement now. Right.
Now,
I have one.
Can I just ask one
javelin
thing?
left.
Because we had the rolls in the opposite way before, so Henrik would have gone first, and Riv would have had her action.
Yep.
So when I took my action originally, Henrik was still down on the stairs. Now that he's on the top, can I retcon it that after we killed that guy, how far could Henrik throw Riv?
Depending on the athletics check, it would depend. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you want? Do you want to try and be yeeted?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to take me forever to get into the battle.
Nobody tosses a gnome.
Well, at the end.
This is with permission.
At the end of your last turn, given that you'd killed the enemy, if you want, you can use your movement and retcon that and just move your 20-odd feet to there or something, so you're already closer, and just say that that's how you ended your last turn.
Thank you. I need to think about these things.
That's my fault for forgetting the turn order.
Easy, don't
In that case, I'm going to move up to where Riv is.
Yep.
And pick her up and throw her towards the captain.
Okay. Strength athletics. So yeah, just do an athletics check. Add your athletics and strength proficiencies and modifiers.
So
what did you roll?
A 9.
A 9. So +2 for proficiency is 11. Plus strength plus whatever your athletics is.
Athletics is a 7.
So I think that'll already account for your proficiency. So call that 9 plus 7 is 16 plus your strength modifier.
Strength is a 4, I think it is.
4, so a dirty 20.
Yeah.
And you're trying to throw Riv, so let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
I'll count the actual throws.
Eight squares or so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 squares directly at the captain. So that's 40 feet to throw. Dirty 20 rolled. So let's say
even
she
if she
can.
gets like between the archer.
She can make you can make the throw that distance, but I need an acrobatics check from Riv to make sure she sticks to the landing. Unless you want to go in trying to do an attack on the back of this throw and see if you can stab him on the way.
Yeah, I want to do
Inspiring.
that.
Right, so do it as ignore the acrobatics check
Yep.
then and just roll an attack with your weapon and see what comes up.
Just straight in front, like a devil.
This guy's lost an eye. He's lost an eye.
So roll the damage for me. So 11. And then add 4 from Henrek's strength for the additional throw power. So call that 15 points of damage then.
And as she's being thrown, Riv is just going to be like, fucking rage!
And then we'll use the 15 acrobatics and we'll land you there. So you've come in, you've managed to get a swipe at him with your sword on your way, and you've landed there.
Can I do a superhero landing?
Yeah, if you want.
Always.
In the words of Deadpool, superhero landing, yay!
Maximum effort.
No. I have one action left, and I wanted to ask a quick question. So I've only got one javelin left, and now see, because it's been 4 days, does that mean I now have my lightning javelin left? Oh no, I can't, because then no. Never mind. Because then that means I need to lose the lightning javelin to throw that.
Well, yeah, but you can go and pick it up again unless it flies off the boat. Like on a natural 1, you've thrown it into the ocean and lost it. But anything above a natural 1, you'll be able to get it back.
I know, but like everyone else is up there and they'll be affected. So
yeah, it's anyone within the line. So whichever line you throw it in, everyone in that line takes 3d6 lightning damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna throw a hand axe at them.
Which one?
The archer just next to the captain.
So this one here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Make your hand axe attack. So roll your d20.
Yep. That's gonna fail. That was a 2.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna fail.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not quite so badly enough that you're gonna hit anybody else. But yeah, you've basically just thrown it and it's gotten stuck in this pillar here in the middle. So yeah, it's just buried it into there.
Because I've thrown rivs so well, like my shoulders a bit done.
Yeah, you put your arm out a bit and you just a bit shit, fucking hell, that was a bit of an effort, was that? Yeah, so that's what's happened on that attack.
And then I'm pretty sure I can't do anything else unless I can still move a wee bit, and then I'll move up.
You've got some movement left, yeah.
Okay, I'll move up to like Baltier if that's possible, or as close as I can to Baltier.
Yeah, screw it. Let's put you there.
Okay.
Next is.
And that was Henrik.
Hailman would be next.
Hailman will order Aldeon to still give advantage for the next attack by Itachi. And then he's going to use his movement, which I think will get him to about there, 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to launch a firebolt at the nearest archer again.
There's one here, yeah?
Yeah, the nearest one to him, so that one there, yeah.
Cool.
That is a 20.
Natural or dirty?
Yeah, no, natural 20, first one I've rolled.
Cool, so roll the damage dice twice.
What is Firebolt at level 5? Has that changed?
Level 5? You've not got level 5 spell slots.
No. Because I'm level 5. Cantrips level up, don't they?
Oh, it's a cantrip. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, so
I thought you meant like a level 5 spell. I'm like, fuck off. You've not got level 5 spell slot.
Is 2.
Scott's going to bomb the ship.
10 fire damage.
So that is 12 damage. 12 fire damage.
Cool. Absolutely fine.
And that's him done.
Nice.
But if
very
he
nice.
can't again, he'll look at the pirate and just say, "Ya crotch hopping grommet." He's just going to
Yeah.
keep hurling abuses. After his pirate talk was kind of appreciated by the pirate, he's just going to keep firing insults at him every turn.
Yeah, not a problem whatsoever.
Henry's going to hear that and put his head in his hand.
Just so next up is going to be the enemy. So just 2 seconds, guys. I'm desperate for a wee again. I'm very, very
I
sorry.
was just
It's that water noise at the beginning.
Just push yourself. I know
Helmut's
just like
going to turn around to Henrik and say, "Yes, scarred face fish stink."
I know this wasn't obviously the plan, but as far as I'm aware, this is kind of working.
what? Just
It
winging it.
is.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Could
on
you-
that dungeon run I was
just
talking
go
about
for it.
earlier, my camera's so fucking crap. What they tend to do is they make their plans, but it tends to be about 85% names and backstories for themselves during a plan, and then no actual plan. So it seems like us.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a dungeon run now, Scott. It's pretty good.
It's what got me into it. I think it's my favourite thing to watch.
So, was it dungeon
The
I've
Run?
role
watched
play
Jim
is just
Same.
yeah.
See,
Oh, no,
I'm,
it's-
I'm
that
ride,
was
I'm
that
ride or
week.
die for Adventure Zone. That's what got me
See,
into
next
it.
time you need to eat, and I'm not a bear,
I'm back.
I could just catapult on you.
Yeah.
I just catapult fish or something.
Right,
I'm gonna
back.
try. I'm gonna try
so-
yeet the bear at one point. Like I'm gonna try and throw the bear.
I mean, you could try. It probably won't work, but
How raging would you be if I got a natural 20 on my strength check?
I mean, see, what people need to realize is that getting a natural 20 on a skill check does not mean a guaranteed success. It might just
Yeah.
mean that the worst possible event doesn't happen. It's like if you try and pick up a wild bear and throw it, if you roll a natural 20, it's not going to maul you to death, but you're not actually going to be able to throw the bear.
You're not going to pull a muscle while trying.
It's like I roll persuasion to convince the king to give up his kingdom to me. It's like, okay, you rolled a natural 20. He doesn't immediately have you executed by his guards. He laughs it off as a joke instead of having you killed.
Natural 20 lifting the bear. Yeah, you lifted the bear. The bear is now going to maul you.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, you've picked up the bear. It's now closer to your throat and rips it out with advantage. Yeah, natural 20 doesn't mean you win. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Right, so first guard.
First bear.
First guard is going to hit Riv. Second guard is going to miss Fuego. So that is 11 points of slashing damage on Riv.
Is that halved because I'm in rage?
Halved for rage for Riv, yes. So halved 5.5,
Yes.
rounded up 6 points of slashing damage. Keep forgetting you've all got these fucking abilities to halve your damage now.
We all need
I'm
them.
going to need to start hitting you. I'm going to need to start hitting you twice as hard.
How
please don't.
many of those potions does Riff have?
3. I think 3 per long rest, and then can regain so many.
I can-
I'll.
I have
yeah.
I have the recipe for it, but
You
Henrik,
have the recipe. And
I
brew
need
them,
some
yeah.
of your blood.
Yeah,
Just
she
saying.
needs some. She needs some Henrik blood to brew some more. And
No.
then Archer is going to miss, so we're back round to Riv.
Riv is gonna attack that guy next to me.
Mhm.
Not the captain. Or
The
do I
other
just
guy,
go for
yeah.
the captain? Oh. No, I'm gonna get rid of
If
this
this is
guy behind me.
If this is Archer rules, then if you kill the captain, whoever kills the captain becomes the captain of the ship. So if Riv kills the captain, then Riv.
I mean, if you
is a
kill
pirate.
all of the pirates on the ship, you have a free boat. I'm just saying. It's like, there's nobody else left on the boat to take the boat, so yeah.
Yeah,
let's-
I'm gonna
yeah,
have a
keep
go
going.
at the captain. let's get him down. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yes.
That's for
Okay,
11.
nice.
11.
Yep, cool. He looks like, he's starting to feel it, but he's still looking okay.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Yeah, he's definitely not the worst he's
Yeah.
ever been. Then we would be back up to the top of the round with Itachi.
Have you got to go yet, Alan?
Yeah, I'll go second.
Yeah, he missed twice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just going to go straight in with a normal attack again.
Yeah. 15 will hit. 5. I believe you've done 25 to him already, so dead.
And with that, I'd like to use my movement, which is...
It'll get you
5,
to
10,
pretty
15.
much any of them. Yeah.
Straight to this guy here. And as a bonus... No, can I not? No, and that's my turn.
Cool. But you've engaged him, so it's another distraction away from Fuego. That's fine. Next is the captain, who...
Why does Fuego's beard look like it's got a six-pack?
now has 2 potential victims. He can attack Riv and Fuego, so... I'll hit.
But who's it hitting?
And, that's cocked. I'll re-roll. That'll miss. It's good because it was halfway between a 2 and an 18, so it was either going to be a hit or a pretty bad miss. So it's like I re-rolled and it was still a miss, so that's fine. It went on the side of the party. But he rolled his 2 cutlass attacks first, which are both hits, and that's 1 against each. So 8 plus 3, 9. And 2 plus 1, 6. So 3 points against Fuego and 5 points against Riv. That's already halved. I've already halved it. And then we are round 2 Balthair.
Yes. Well, I'm going to try and hit him again.
Try being the operative word.
It's a 16.
That'll hit.
And where's my 10?
You're slowly becoming the new Melkor.
That is 11 damage.
11 points of damage.
How many?
11. And I'm going... Is he still alive?
Have you hit him already?
Yes, for 11 points.
Before that?
Points just... Yes.
How much was it the first time?
20.
Fuck off.
No, I believe it was only 9.
Okay, yeah, still alive.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to use my extra attack on to try and finish them off. That's a 21.
Obviously that'll hit, yeah.
And that is 6 damage.
Okay, he's very, very, very injured, but not quite dead.
Oh.
That's a shame.
These guys are beefy boys.
That's me.
Beefy boys.
I'm glad I killed half of them because this is going a lot worse than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Have you met us?
Fuego.
Am I currently in combat with the captain, or is he like facing Riv because he attacked her last, or what?
Yeah,
if I move away, do I get an opportunity attack?
No, he attacked Riv last, so you would not get attack of opportunity from him. But the archer next to you might be able to take a swipe at you.
That's fine. No, actually, I'll make one more attack before I do. I'll try and double claw attack again.
Okay.
Which is a 11 and a 15
against the captain.
Against the archer that's beside of me.
Okay, well, the second attack will hit the archer.
Right. And that's a 3 and a 3. Fucking hell.
So 6, yeah?
And then I will take the opportunity attack and try and move away.
Okie dokie. How much did Hailman hit that archer for with his fireball again? With your
it was 12,
wasn't it?
13.
Cool. Yep, that's fine. So you're going to. Where do you want to move to?
Just to there.
Just to there, next to Helmin. Missed with his attack of opportunity anyway, so that's fine.
That's fine. And do I get a bonus action? Oh no, no. I'll stick with this for now. Just that.
Okay. I was gonna say if you have bonus actions you can use, that's fine. But bear in mind, as a bear, you lose the ability to speak. So if you've got any spells that you have to cast with speech.
No, I know that it was. I was gonna change back and drink my healing potion. But I'm gonna sit there for one more round.
You can change back as a bonus action, but drinking the potion is also either an action or a bonus action. So
yeah, it'd be a separate turn.
Yeah, on your next turn, if you want to change back and then drink your potion, that's your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Fine. Next is the archers. So both now at range. First one's going to take a pot shot at Hailman and hit. Second one is going to miss basically everyone because it's not enough. So 2 + 3, 5 points of piercing damage on Hailman. I believe Hailman had mage armored himself, so it was just enough to hit him with his mage armor on. Because it adds 2, is it, with mage armor?
It puts me up to 13 AC plus my dex, which is a +2, so it gives me 15.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. They rolled a 16, so it was just enough to get you with the mage armor on.
I did change it on the token just so
I've just noticed it was a 15 on there now. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Next is the guards. That one is a hit against. Wait, no, it's the one attacking Voltaire at the minute, isn't it? So that'll miss him. So he's missed his turn. Next is Henrik.
Henrik's gonna walk up the stairs to the guard just next to Riv.
Yep. Whoop.
And I'm going to great axe the shit out of him.
Smash him in the face twice with a great axe.
I don't think he's aiming for the face.
That's a 17 plus stuff. That will hit.
Yep.
D12. So that is an 8 + 2 + 4, was it?
Yeah, strength is 4, so 8 + 4 + 2,
14.
so yeah, so 14.
And then I'll go again. Yep. 16 plus stuff, that will hit.
Yep.
And that's a 11 + 4 + 2, that's something, 17, I think it is.
That's something. I'm fairly certain Riv successfully stabbed that guy, right? You didn't stab the captain, did you? You
No.
attacked the guard, yeah? Dead then. So yeah, that's that. Another
Sweet.
one bites the dust.
And then I want to move up to the archer.
There we go.
Cool.
Yep, so that's fine. No more rangy attackies for him. Next is Hailman.
From where I am, Graham, I have a 15-foot cone if I use Burning Hands. Would I be able to hit the 2 archers and the captain potentially?
Let's have a look.
With a 15-foot cone.
So it's essentially like it works like a breath weapon, which is usually a cone, right?
Yeah.
So let's just see from you outward.
Hey.
Ooh.
Wow,
I would
fancy.
say 15 feet. So let's say approximately there.
So
I
that's
would
gonna-
say yeah, you can hit all 3 of them definitely.
I think that's a DC 14 dex save for the 3 of those, please.
Dex save.
That's not going to hit me in Riv, is it?
No.
No, he's got to angle it. Just if he angles it just off to like for example, let's just say he angled it off to here, that would get them. But it only goes out 15 feet, so 3 squares in front of him is as far as it will reach. So that'll only get them 3. It's hard to simulate.
If
But
I have
yeah,
an idea,
but if he angles it slightly off center, say here, like there. Then the edge of the cone will catch the captain. So it's both archers and the captain you're aiming for, right?
Yes, please, yeah.
And it's a dex save of 14, you said?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do they have any advantages on saves? They have a +6 to dex. So 11, 12, 15 for the captain, so he's passed. Failed for 1 archer and a pass for the other. So is it half damage on a successful save?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so it's full damage to one archer. We'll say the one directly in front of you because he's going to take the brunt of it, and the two at the back will take half damage. So roll the 3d6.
No problem. So that's a 5, 8, 11.
11. So 11 damage to the one at the front is more than sufficient to kill him. The other two take
Yes. 5,
and
I
a half.
guess.
5.5, so rounded up is 6. So 6 points of damage to the other two. Absolutely fine.
And then he'll send his Aldi on to keep on helping Itachi because he feels that everything Itachi's gone through, he needs a friend.
Oh. I have forgotten something.
Well, it's a shame it's not your turn, but go on.
I know it's not my turn because it might.
No, go on. Go on.
Nah, because of that, it's alright. It's alright. I was going to say it's Toby. It's Toby kicking about, but it's alright.
Toby is still around, but you haven't asked to use him. I mean, I'm not here to hold your hand. It's
Yeah.
like if you don't say,
no.
"Can I ask Toby to do something?" Toby's just going to be floating around in the background.
No, but he's literally seen me like cave 2 guys in the head, so I'm like.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's getting some added respect for you, but he's not actively involved in combat right now.
I'm happy with that. So as long as he's getting respect, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, he's there and he's watching. After Helmin is the enemies again, so the archer. Only person it can really make out from where it is would be Helmin, so that'll hit. And that's 4 points of piercing damage for Helmin.
4, sorry.
Yeah, 4.
Yep.
And then guards 2. So there is only actually one of them left, and that's the one engaged with Itachi, who is going to roll a miss because it was a 10. Even with the +5 is 15, which doesn't touch Itachi. So miss from the guard. So Riv turn.
Okay, I'm going to drop out of range. I want to attack the captain with Ray of Sickness.
Is it a ranged spell attack, Ray of Sickness? If so, you'd be at disadvantage to use it from melee range.
Yeah.
Ranged spell attack. So you can move away and risk the attack of opportunity to cast it with not disadvantage, or you can cast it from where you are with disadvantage.
If I move away on a attack of opportunity, could I use Uncanny Dodge?
That uses your reaction, so
Stay enraged till you've moved away.
Yeah. Let's say if they manage to hit you whilst you're moving away, you can sort of uncanny dodge and just take a glancing blow as opposed to a direct hit if he manages to hit you.
Okay, so let's do that then. So I'm going to move over here.
Yep. So he'll take a swing and he'll hit. So whatever he hits you with will be halved. And he rolled double ones plus his 3, so 5 halved. So just 3 points of damage to Riv then.
Okay. And so I'm gonna.
And then Ray of Sickness. So on a hit, if you roll the attack,
that was worth it.
Unfortunately, misses. I'm afraid, yeah. But at least you're now not directly in danger of getting smacked in the face like 3 times on his next turn.
Yeah, there is that. And
Henrik is closer, so he's probably going to make a beeline for Henrik rather than you.
Plus, he's literally just seen me again.
Yeah, he is the more engaging threat, but you were in the way before. So yeah, that's fine. Anything else for Riv on Riv's turn? Nope. Cool. Itachi, you're gonna stab that guard in the face a little bit more.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Hexblade's Curse, which is that, at the guard, if possible.
Bonus action, choose one creature, target is cursed for 1 minute, curse ends early if the target dies, you die, or you're in curse until the curse ends again. Bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target, the bonus equals your proficiency bonus, so +2 to damage on any successful attack. Any attack roll you make against the target is a crit on a 19 or a 20. If the cursed target dies, you regain HP equal to your war level, so 1 plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, fine, absolutely fine, yep.
And I'm just going to go in straight away with that.
That'll hit.
And that's a 20.
Yeah.
So that is that a crit?
Have you got advantage from
Yes.
start? But you rolled a 14. It was only a 20 with modifiers. You didn't roll a 19 or a 20. You rolled a 14, and then your modifiers round it up to a 20.
So it's a dirty 20.
So yeah, it's a dirty 20. It need to be like it need to be a clean 19 or a clean 20 for it to count as a crit.
Okay. And in with the damage.
So 10 plus 2, so 12. Did you hit him successfully on your last turn? Let me check.
Sure we did.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
Was that one, or did you move? Did you move up to that?
I haven't attacked this one before, Graham.
Not attacked this one before. He's not taken any damage. Right. Okay. Cool. No. So 12 points to him. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, not a problem. So yeah, he's looking injured, but not quite at the worst he could be, but definitely injured.
Yep.
Next is Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain is going to move straight up to Henrik, who is the closest available threat.
Motherfucker.
AC of 11 for Henrik, right?
Yep.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Fuck.
And that's a hit. So it's one cutlass and one dagger. 12 plus 3, 15, and then where's my d4? 3 plus 3, 6. So 21. Halved is 10.5. So rounded up, 11 points of damage to Henrik.
Cool.
Voltaire, do you want to finish off that one guy that you've been attacking?
Yes, please. This is how I got captured. I'll just go straight into my extra attack because that was a natural one.
He's missed.
Hey,
That was a 15.
Okay, a 15 will hit.
Thank you. Oh, move that. And that is 5.
Dead.
Finally. I've never rolled so bad.
You had what, like 8 attacks against that?
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous.
They only had 30 HP. It's not a great deal. No, not when you can deal like 15 per attack and you get 2 attacks each turn.
I know, right?
That's really not that much. I didn't make them particularly tanky. You've all just been rolling.
Terribly.
Dice gods are against us.
Win and a miss.
Am I able to use my movement now?
Yes, you can. Yeah, and any bonus
Ryan's
actions.
I'd like to go to the top of the stairs.
Left stairs or right stairs? Oh well, bottom stairs or top stairs?
The one's closest to me. So I just guess top
So
stairs.
to there, yeah.
Yes. And I would like to cast. Where's my paperwork? Oh, fucking mouse.
Or Capitan.
I would like to cast. Nothing. I'm ending my turn.
Nothing. Cool. Right. Fuego.
Sorry.
2 quick questions. If I turn to type, do I get resistance?
If you do what? Sorry.
If I use my action to change into a hybrid form, do I still get resistance?
I believe the hybrid form does also have the resistances. Yes.
Right. And can I use spells as a hybrid?
Let me just double check quickly.
Because it's half there, half human, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hybrid form should be the strongest form. Well,
In theory.
I'm going on One Piece theory.
It's not loading. Let's just for now say yes, and we can always retcon. We can always retcon it later.
Okay, well then I'd like to transform to hybrid, and then, if possible, as my bonus action, drink my healing potion.
Yeah, that's fine. And what's the healing on a potion? Was it? Was
Did we say
was it
2d4, 2d4 plus 2 or something before?
2d4 plus 2. Yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, 2d4 and add 2 to that.
Wow.
Every time I use that knife, well, that's fine.
Roll some real d4s.
We need to make a sacrifice to the dice gods.
I would encourage everyone to go dice.
That was a 2.
Well, you're already definitely doing better.
And that was also a 2.
Right, well, that's double what you got before. So 4 plus 2, so 6.
Yeah.
6 points of healing for Fuego. Okay, next is just one. Gonna try a quick, sneaky little stab at Henrik and fail. And then
Motherfucker.
guards one are dead because Valter killed him. So Henrik.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for the captain. Hopefully, gonna clock this motherfucker. That is a natural 1.
Ooh, now you're in swinging range of Voltaire. So,
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Now we have an issue. I think I'm going to tweak slightly how I do these punishment rolls because it shouldn't be an automatic hit because Voltaire would have the opportunity to duck. So roll a
Dex
dex save, yeah, and just see if you manage to dodge Henrik's wild swing.
That is a 22.
Well, that'll miss, yeah, so it's fine. Henrik swings, and he swings wide, but you just duck underneath it. So you manage not to take an axe in the face.
What is it? I swing, and as I swing, Boltier does like a front roll through me.
And I just shout, "What the hell are you doing, lad?"
Move! And then I'm going to use my second attack. Hopefully this time it works. And that is a 7 plus. Is it 7 plus something? That
7
won't
plus
hit.
4. No, that's not going to hit. Yeah, unfortunately, no. So you've missed, but you did avoid decapitating Voltaire in the process, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Hailman is up next.
I'm just going to roll the damage just to see what it. Oh, it would have been a 2 anyway, so it's fine.
That's fine.
Hailman will look at the captain and say, "You green guild hooked-handed savage," and throw another firebolt at this minute in time. So that will be a 14.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
No problem.
Anything else for Hailman?
He's just going to order Aldeon to stay with Itachi and offer him advantage with his flyby.
Cool, no problem. This other archer that is on the other side of the boat still has basically got a clear line of shot on just about all of you. But based on their position, Hailman is still closest, so they're going to keep firing at Hailman for now. Oh, that was a nat 20, I'm afraid.
No way.
Oh, shit.
That is... oh, Jesus Christ. 14 points of piercing damage on Hailman.
Okay.
How's Hailman looking?
Probably very, very bad based on what I can recall of the attacks that have been directed at him.
Hailman looks very, very bad, yes.
Very, very bad.
I'll
That
change
one
up
attack was
his
about
effect.
half of his HP, just FYI.
I've changed it there. You'll be able to see what I've got a bit easier there, Graham.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere around that level, but I wasn't going to...
Hailman's dropped to a knee, we'll say, at this minute in time, and just feeling a bit...
I think we'd say both knees.
Yeah, both knees, yeah, for that.
And then it's the guard with Itachi again, who is going to miss because Itachi's AC is redonkulous. So that's a miss there. And then we are down to Riv.
Riv is going to have another go at the captain.
Cool.
I want to jump in, attack with my short sword, and then disengage again. So, not do anything.
I'm gonna roll to see which one of you is in the firing line, but again, you'll have the opportunity to dex save. So
Roll 20 is just kicking our ass tonight.
Right.
Really doesn't like us.
What I'm gonna do, in fact, because there is an enemy there as well, I was going to roll a d4 and halve it. Instead, I'm going to roll a d6, and if it's a 1 or a 2, it's Voltaire. If it's a 3 or a 4, it's Henrik. If it's a 5 or a 6, it's the enemy that accidentally gets stabbed. So that's a 5, so you're actually going to hit the archer that's on the other side.
Hey.
So just roll the damage on it. because I won't give them an opportunity to save.
7.
7.
7. And that archer, I believe, has taken some damage. Is that right? I think.
It took 4 damage off my burning hands
from
for
your-
one.
Yeah, from that. Yeah, well, say it's probably about half HP, I believe, because I don't think anybody else has hit it yet.
No, so it took about, I think it was 11 damage for the burning hands.
There or thereabouts, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 6 plus 7. Yeah, it's looking around about half health, but not exactly. But
And then I'm going to disengage.
disengage and move back to where you were. Yeah,
Yep.
that's absolutely fine. Not a problem whatsoever. Back to the top, Itachi again.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
We'll finish off this last one.
Let's do it.
I hope so. Right. Okay.
Nat 1 and stabs Fuego in the face.
19.
No, that and 19 will definitely hit, yeah. Only 4 points, though, which is just not quite enough to finish it off.
Oh,
no.
Wait,
God. Oh, God. That's...
that was the guard. That's still a
It's one
guard.
of these
I thought it was
nights.
against the captain.
No, that's against the guard, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, just not quite enough, and I know you all know what I mean by just not quite enough, without explicitly stating it, but just not quite enough. Next is the captain, who is again going to just swing wildly at Henrik. Hit, and hit. So 3 hits this time, I'm afraid, Henrik. No crits, though, but 3 hits. So let's see. 18 points of slashing damage against Henrik.
Is that half though?
No, that's already halved. Yeah, that's 18 halved. It was 36. Well, 35 originally. So halved to 17.5, rounds up to 18.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
18. Oh.
Is Henrik down?
Nope.
Nope. Cool. Is he close?
Nope. All I'm gonna say is, Ali, focus your fire on this guy.
I wanted to.
I want you to.
Well, Ali is up next, so if Ali can hit him, he can potentially distract him.
I'm going to use my two-handed longsword and try and hit him. Oh, yes. That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What am I using? Oh, where's my 10? I've lost my D10. Oh, there it is. That isn't. That's a 10.
Plus.
That is including the plus.
All right, okay, so 10, yeah.
And I'm going to use my extra attack.
Yeah.
That is 17.
Yeah. Just.
And that is 11.
11, so 21 points of damage. The captain is looking a bit worse for wear now. He's definitely slowing a little bit. Doesn't seem like he's at his peak anymore. He's definitely sort of looking like he's definitely had better days.
Hopefully.
Fuego is next, unless you've got a bonus action.
I do, but how? If I was to use a 10-foot cone, who would it hit?
Depends which direction you aim it in.
Straight.
So straight
the
at
captain.
him.
The captain.
So it goes 2 in direction in a straight line. It might. What I would say, I would give Henrik the opportunity to make a save to dodge it because it had only just grazed him. So yeah, based on how I work cones, it had just about clip Henrik, but I will give him the opportunity to get out of the way of it with a save if you want to aim
It's
it.
only 10 foot. Does that affect
Yeah.
anything?
So it's 2 squares, so it'll go 2 squares of distance, but because it's a cone, it spreads across 2 squares as well. So I mean, if you want to aim it over here, you'd still get the captain, but you miss the chance to hit the other archer.
That's what I'd like to do.
So aim it around here, because Riv's next to you, so it wouldn't catch her. So if you aim it in this direction, you'll definitely hit the captain, but have no chance of hitting anybody else.
Okay, that is DC 13 dex save.
Okay, let me just roll that. Hang on, come here, dice. So 3 plus 6 plus 4. That is exactly a 13. Even though he rolled a 3, he has a +6 to dex saves and then gets +4 from his dexterity as well. So it's like
Okay,
plus
that
10
is-
to the 3, so 13 exact.
Okay, that is 1/2 damage on a successful save, which is. Well, if you failed it, it'd be 1d10, so it's 1d10 plus half.
So
1d10
1d10 halved, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you rolled the d10?
Oops.
So,
I'm
I need,
all little-
I need to
Nine.
know what I'm having.
Sorry.
So 9.
9.
So 5 points of damage.
Sorry.
That's fine. No, that's fine. So 5 points of damage. Yep, that's absolutely fine. I'll knock that off. Not a problem. So after that is Bethwago.
Hybrid Fuego now.
Well, hybrid Bethwago.
So... Can I see from where I am who's looking worse, Henrik or Haleman?
You can see it's definitely Haleman. I think actually, Henrik, adjust the HP on your token for me because it won't let me view your character sheet. So if you adjust it on your token, I can then.
I have level 3 slots now, don't I?
I don't know.
Hey, I have 2.
So one's I get it now, right? So one's your HP. There we go.
Yeah, the green one's your HP. So if you just knock that down to what it's supposed to be, it should show on your token.
Okay. There we go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, Haleman's definitely worse off.
12 healing, all right for you?
12.
12.
I mean, it's okay.
That's
We'll have to do,
amazing.
unfortunately.
That's amazing for him.
I mean,
And
it cough cough. It's 4 times what he had left. Cough cough.
Ow.
He was looking pretty bad.
No.
And then, is there any barrels or anything near me?
No, it's a pretty sparse deck. Most of the barrels and stuff are all stored downstairs.
Okay, I'd like to use my chromatic orb then at the archer that's at this side.
Okay.
Because he's the only one that's over there, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the last one over there.
So I'd like to use my orb, which is...
Is it yeah, that'll miss.
Oh, can I use my favoured by the gods to try again?
Yeah. Wait, did you already use your bonus action to cast Healing Word?
Yeah. Is that a bonus action using them?
I would think so. Most abilities usually are a bonus action. It should say in the description of Favoured by the Gods whether it takes a bonus action.
It says starting at first. There you go.
First of all, divine action. If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome once you use this feature. Well, it doesn't say it's a bonus action, so yeah, sure, screw it. Add 2d4.
Would that make much of a difference?
Nope.
Never mind.
I mean, it would have done if it had been about 4 or 5 points higher than that, but yeah, no, unfortunately not.
What an a 2, fucking hell.
Right. Next is Archer's 1. So the one that you've just tried to attack is again just going to fire at Haleman, I'm afraid, because he's the closest one to him. That's a hit, but it's not a crit. It was a 19, not a 20. Only a 1 plus 3 for damage, so 4 points of damage to Haleman.
Lovely. Haleman get behind the Thatcher.
That guard's dead, so Henrik, you're up next.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of this captain.
Just keep swinging your axe at that captain.
So 14 plus 4, so that's 18.
That will hit, yeah.
Mid-sim Henrik.
8 plus 4 plus 2, so that's 14.
Nice, cool. Next one.
That's a 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
That'll hit, yeah.
Yep. Oh, 7 plus 4 plus 2. So that's...
Okay, so another 13, so 29 damage altogether. He's definitely looking bloodied. He's definitely on his way out. I mean, I'd say one more good turn would probably be enough to finish him off. But
What was I missing there?
it is his turn next. So
Oh God. Oh.
miss, hit, and hit. So he misses with his first cutlass strike. Hits with his second. 9 plus. Oh wait, no, that is a D4 for that one. 9 plus 8 points of slashing damage on Henrik again.
That's half already, yeah.
Yeah, that's halved already. Yeah. And for anyone that may be interested, Henrik is now also looking extremely ill.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
Yes, he fucking is. But it's Baltair's go though.
That means absolutely
Yeah.
nothing right now.
You missed me out there, Graham. I'm supposed to go after Henrik, aren't I?
Oh yeah, shit, you are. Yeah, you are supposed to go next. Yeah.
All I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to look at these Ring of Spell Storage and I'm going to cast the mirror image on myself to create 3 duplicates.
Cool.
Just to give me some extra protection there.
Yeah, no problem. So Hailman's got like a 1 in 4 or 5 chance or something now of being hit. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all Hailman's doing with his turn?
Yeah, apart from again just using Aldeon to give Itachi advantage on his attack.
Cool. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I've got my order back to front. Undo that damage to yourself, Hendrik. It wasn't the captain's go. I've gotten completely back to front with what order people were attacking in. If you could see my notes, it's a massive jumble of like lines and arrows and stuff because I've got everything ass backwards. So undo that damage because you didn't actually get hit there.
I told you Henrik was fine.
Yeah, he was absolutely fine. Yeah, because it wasn't even the captain's go. It was the archer's go, and he has hit you, but not nearly as hard. He's only hit you for 4, so take 4 off. And then the last remaining guard I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's got like fucking 1 health left. So I mean, he's not going to get any lower than. If he'd have had advantage, he'd have got a nat 20 against Itachi. But with his disadvantage, he had 10. So that's not going to do fuck all. So Riv.
I would like to get a bit of distance from the captain, and then cast Firebolt at him.
Yep, cool.
Oh, yes.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yes.
Yes, Queen.
Okay. Let me just see if he catches fire.
Oh, because it is fur.
He does not. That's fine. Yeah, he's very, very injured, but not quite burnt to death quite yet. Yeah, he looks like he can barely stand now. But yeah, not quite.
So does he get disadvantage on hits as well?
Quite possibly, yes.
Right. Okay.
But is that it for Riv's turn? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Tachi then to finish off the 1 HP that this guy has got left.
Just kick him in the nuts. Just do a full-on nut shot.
Because he's got 1 HP. I'll even give you advantage on that. Plus, you had it from the bird anyway, but I'd have given it you either way. So, yeah, just finish him off.
Oh, just one sec. Let me just click damage. I'll jump screen.
Yeah, it's fine.
My mouse is playing up.
I mean, it's definitely going to do more than 1. So either way, we know he's dead. So yeah, that's that one done.
And with a bonus action, I'm going to use second wind, please.
Yep, fine.
Which is...
Have you been taking any damage?
Yeah, I've taken quite a bit. 1d10
okay.
plus your fighter level. So let's...
I didn't even remember actually successfully managing to hit you, because every time I remember rolling against you, it's like, oh no, that's not a 19, so it's not going to do fuck all.
That's 13 points of heal.
No worries.
Wait, who's that on?
Not on himself, it's second wind, so it's a fighter's way of regaining HP for themselves.
Gain damage from the curse, James.
What?
Regain hit points.
What are you on about?
Actually, yeah. Let me roll back up to the Hexblade's Curse. Any attack roll you make against.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for 1 minute. So, if the
spell.
target dies, you regain HP equal to your Warlock level. So 1 plus your Charisma modifier.
Which is whereabouts is that?
So Charisma on the left-hand side, whatever the big number is above Charisma.
Right, so an extra 6.
So what have you got? Have you got 20 Charisma?
I have.
That's wow. Okay, fair enough.
Why are we not
yeah,
getting
so
you to talk
1
to people,
plus 5.
people more often?
So six more points of healing from the kill.
I'm back to max health.
Right, that's absolutely fine.
Motherfucker.
That was attach it. Now it's the captain. Now I'm gonna give him disadvantage, I promise. But I know Henrek's only got 8 HP left, so
Why did you tell people?
so first attack will miss. Second attack hits on the first roll and the second roll, so second attack hits. And third attack also hits. So I'm depending on how this damage rolls.
Oh.
Okay.
It's me.
Yeah, that's 10 points of slashing damage to Henrik.
Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
Henrik
I'm
is
down.
down. Henrik is down.
Not for long.
Callum, roll a d20 to see if Toby starts trying to eat you.
13.
Yeah, Toby takes a chunk out of your leg. Just add an automatic death fail.
Okay. I hate this fucking imp.
You wanted him.
No, I
Wait.
wanted a familiar, like a dog. Not a fucking imp.
It's Baltair's go, though. So what would Baltair like to do?
Baltair would love to take the captain's head off.
Give it a go. See what happens.
That is a 20.
Natural.
Actually,
No, dirty.
All right, cool. Yeah, roll the damage.
I keep losing my D10. That is a 4. Not a 3. 3.
3 plus anything, or
No, that's including my plus.
so an actual 3. All right, okay. And then I assume extra attack.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
Is that including your plus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit, I'm afraid.
Oh. I would
God
like to cast.
damn it.
I would like to cast Igne,
Yeah.
which is a Dex 13 save, a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Is that the same cone thingy again?
Yeah, it's the same cone as what I did last time.
Yeah, so he's gonna pass it. So just roll the damage again.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I'll assume that you're aiming it in the same direction so that poor dying Henrik doesn't get blasted with the fire thing as well.
100%.
Yeah.
That is 9, so half that.
9. So half that, 4 and a half, 5. Oh.
this is the first time Henry's been down.
Just not enough.
Fuck's sake. Ah, damn it.
Fuck off.
Oh.
It's honest. It's like you people intentionally roll 1 under what you need every fucking time.
Do not just,
Well, that's
do not
happened
just
to
say
me
that.
on every person I've attacked. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Can't you just make the executive decision that he loses the will to live at this point?
Never.
I want
You-
his
you
head
must
on my mantelpiece.
Earn your victory.
These are cats. We've already killed 8 of his 9 lives.
But
I know.
yeah, yeah. Now he regens to full health because that's just one of his 9 lives. Imagine. It's
Cat rage quits.
Fuego is up next. Right. Okay.
Ever dying.
Is
It is a touch spell, so I am going to use one of my sorcery points that can make it within 30 feet.
okay.
So I'll still have to move a bit closer.
So you're stabilizing Henrik, I assume, to stop him from bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely gone off the game.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, absolutely fine. You can use your cantrip to stop him bleeding to death. That's fine.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to do healing word again.
On.
But I need to log back into the game first. Onto him because he's only stabilized.
Yeah, it just stops him bleeding to death. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What is it you need to roll, and I can roll it myself?
What is it for?
It depends what level spell slot you're using and stuff.
I'm going to use my final level 3 spell slots. I've got 2 of them, so.
Oh, so
so it's a D4 plus 4 plus, and then I think it says 1 times 2 D4. So
roll a D4.
But that would say 2 D4.
I'm loading back in now.
Right. Yeah. Roll 3 D4 and add 4. That's.
Yeah, I've got it now. I can do it for you.
And
all right. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, not Angela's D4 rolls.
Yeah.
I know, right?
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 9 points of healing. So Henrik goes back up to 9 HP, but is still down on the floor.
Angela, you need to mute yourself on roll 20.
Oh shit! Yep. Sorry.
But my turn hasn't been yet.
No, your turn's not done yet. So you wake back up on the floor. Toby's chewing on your leg, and then notices you've opened your eyes, so just stops chewing on your leg and just like, just disappears. Quite, it's like, looking really, really shifty, just like like dum de dum de dum de dum.
What was that?
So next is the last remaining archer, who is still going to fire at Henrik. But now that you've got your not Henrik, sorry, Hailman. Now that you've got your mirror images, so I roll my attack, right?
Yep.
So I rolled a 10, so that wouldn't hit you anyway, would it?
No. So
you. So does it still hit? I mirror image confuses me because I'm never sure whether it like hits the mirror images instead of you or what. Like.
From what I was reading, I think it's a case of if it was to hit me, I would roll the D20, and that would tell you
determine which of the U's it hit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it hits nobody with it not being enough to meet your AC anyway. That guard is dead. So it's Henrik who is currently down on the ground to go next.
So I want to get up.
Stand up.
I'm gonna just bounce on my feet, and then I'm gonna fucking great axe this motherfucker.
So one of those like ninja springboard things where they like sort of spring up onto their feet.
Yeah. And natural fucking 20.
Nice. Yep. So he springs up with a crit hit. I assume against the captain.
Yeah.
The captain with 1 HP left. So it's like
taking my kill from me.
Hit his head,
can I describe you?
Oh yeah, I don't even need you to roll the damage. Just describe how badly and brutally murdered the captain is.
I grab this guy by the throat and I just grab him to like see the banister bit of the ship.
Yeah.
I've not got my axe in my other hand, so I've just grabbed this guy by the throat and I'm like literally just pummeling his face into the side of the ship.
Just smashing his face to death. Because even an unarmed attack would have been enough damage to kill him. So yeah, you just beating him to death basically. You've got up really pissed off, axe still on the floor, and just beating him brutally. Just like, you motherfucker! Smash, 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 and it slowly turns into like a squelch, like someone stomping a watermelon to death.
And then I'm going to use my other attack to kill the archer, hopefully. 17 plus stuff, that will hit.
Yep.
5 plus 4 plus 2.
Yeah, we'll just call that dead because we'll just assume he's taken enough damage to be dead. And having seen all of this happen from across the other side of the boat, this one's going to take a nice swan dive off the end here, like fuck this shit, I'm out, and just swim away and try and find land somewhere. Whatever happens to them, we will never know.
Itachi's going to shout to Henrik, "Get your knife out and get that leopard skin. You can wear it on your back as a true barbarian."
Nice.
I mean,
I wanna
it's not actually a leopard skin. He would literally be skinning a humanoid. It's like just peeling the skin off of a person's like shape. He wouldn't be so much wearing it as a cloak as he would be wearing the skin of a leopard man. So
Look, pajamas.
like an all-in-one jumpsuit. It's like
Henrik's
a
above it.
leopard onesie.
That's taking disguise self to a whole different level.
Yeah. But we will
So-
say, yay! We won the fight. You've killed all of the
collapses to the
pirates.
floor.
Henrik falls over asleep. I mean, we did sufficiently nearly kill Henrik and Hailman, and quite close to getting Fuego down as well there. So that was a pretty
I'm at
hard
half.
fight.
I'm at half.
I got down to 11.
That was a very rowdy fight.
That was a
Really
very
low.
rowdy fight. Yeah.
I was going to throw you into you, Scott, but then Callum went down pretty bad.
Hailman got to 3. Henrik got downed. That's the first time Henrik's ever been dropped in a fight. So
That's amazing.
yeah, I assume, Angela, that Fuego will morph back into a human now at the end of the fight.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
got my sexy token.
Yeah, so I've changed you back to human Fuego.
Cheers.
Before we go, Hailman will go over to Henrik, put his hand on his shoulder, and say, "Well, I guess I'm the last to drop."
That's
I'm
true.
gonna-
River's been dropped, and now Henrik has been. Hailman's never been dropped.
Can I?
Yes, it will.
River's
much
going to dash
is-
over and make sure they are both okay.
How much HP does Hillman have?
Hailman now
11.
Yeah, he's up to 11.
I'm at 14.
Can I try and knock him out?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Can, but there's 3
No,
duplicates.
I would have thought that now that combat's over, your mirror image is worn off. No. Henrik knows the true Hailman. He knows which one's really. Henrik will know which one is really you.
It's the one in the middle.
Just roll a d20 and see if you manage to hit him.
16.
And then roll some damage.
What is damage again? Arm strike.
If you're hitting him with your axe, it's a d12, but you're just like hitting him non-lethally.
I'm ready with Spare the Dying again.
Yeah, that's a 9.
A 9 plus 4, so 13. So yeah, Hailman's down.
I'll cast Spare the Dying again to bring him back.
just before you do that, Callum, roll a d20 to see if Toby takes a chunk out of Hailman while he's on the floor.
Can Riv go and kick Henrik in the shins?
In a second, yeah. We're just going to see if Toby bites Hailman first.
14.
Yep, Hailman gets a chunk taken out of him by Toby.
Oh my god.
Not happy.
Please tell me we can have a
Happy.
reference.
Right, yeah. I've collapsed to the ground down.
I'm going to have to go to bed soon.
Oh
Scott,
god,
I'm so
this is
sorry.
fantastic. This is genuinely fantastic.
Scott, I'm so
But
sorry.
now Riv wants to go and
not
kick.
yet, you're not.
Riv wants to go and kick Henrik in the shin. So yeah, that's an attack roll from Riv.
What am I rolling for that one?
Just a d20 plus strength if you're kicking him.
11. I think I've got minus
Down
for
again.
strength. Yeah, -1 for strength. That's 10.
Right.
Can I roll
Well,
a body inspiration die for
yeah, sure. Well, that'll be enough regardless. So yeah, you kick Henrik for just roll a d6. We'll say it's a particularly angry kick.
2.
So 2 points of bludgeoning damage to Henrik's shin.
She's not happy. She's not happy. She's not happy.
I am assuming that we don't actually want any of this to be canon.
No.
Oh no. I'd say yes, but no.
No. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, Henrik's not actually just taking an axe to Hailman out of spite.
No,
that would never happen in reality. No way that's actually been done.
I could imagine if he's raging, I could have accepted a punch.
Yeah, but he's not going to just turn his axe on him and broadside him with the flat of an axe.
Not an axe, no.
No.
If it was a berserker's axe.
Yeah, if it was a berserker's axe, quite possibly, but
Yeah, but
no.
that's still
So
the way.
none of that actually happened. It was just a bit of fun flavor for the end of the session.
I love it.
Right.
What
But,
were those
right.
dice rolls, though? Oof.
we will end the session here, obviously, because we are way over what we would normally be.
Yes.
But yay, you guys have killed a bunch of pirates, and now you've got a free boat.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay, free boat.
Yay. Thank
Whee.
you.
Oh, a heavily armed boat.
Yeah, heavily armed boat, full of dead cats. So, not cats,
Where's
Yeah.
that
but
cracking?
like cats.
They're getting tossed overside.
Yeah, I assume you're probably going to
Feed the
dump those
Kraken.
bodies. Yeah,
We're
feed
going
the
to let
Kraken.
them first. We're going to let them first.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, as far as everybody else goes with all the other things we've discussed, that'll now have to be brought in next session for those that
That's
added.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
But I'll sort Ali's out with him either another time or now if you've got 5 minutes after the session.
I've got 5 minutes after.
Cool. But for everybody else, if you wanting to call it a night and get going now for work and stuff, then thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the
Thank you all.
session.
Can I just say, well done, Kat. You've made it to midnight.
I've got to get up in 6 hours. It takes me about an hour to get to sleep.
Oh,
So it's like
Nothing's
so
fine.
it's not 4-hour sessions from now on.
Bye,
Then,
guys.
no.
no.
See you later,
But
Callum.
I'm only working the morning tomorrow, so that's all right.
You can have a nap in the evening,
No.
in the afternoon. So,
I've got a 10-hour shift.
We did lose about an hour of the session to connectivity issues and various problems. So
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you very much for staying up the extra hour and
No
sticking on,
worries.
so we could at least get that bit of combat finished. You'll see why next session that I wanted to get that done. But yeah, you'll find out now when we get through to the next one instead. But thank you very much. It
And
was
thank
a
you
great
again for a great session, Graham. And
Not a
thank you.
problem.
Cheers, Graham.
I hope the maps were okay. I'll try and do
was
something like that
perfect.
from now on.
It was brilliant. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Night,
You're welcome.
everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye.